Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
I'm tired of suffering. I'm tired of suffering.
We are back with another episode of Big Six Bant. Of course, I'm joined by Jamie Phillips of Chat, and of course, Callum will be here with Matt on the way. Coppers are just closing out, so of course, but me and Jamie had to start, of course, because of we're not invincible, and we do need to sleep. We are human as well, It is Liverpool Therapy, some of you guys' most favorite show, and a very popular show on demand, and yeah, man. Oh, Liverpool Football Club. It's gone in a week, hasn't it? It's gone in a week. I don't really know what to say. I'm angry. In fact, I'm not even angry anymore. I think I'm just disappointed. Make sure if you're watching this back or watching this now that you smash that like button. Make sure also that you subscribe to the channel. We are 19 subscribers away from 9,100. Thank you so much for 9,000 subscribers. And yeah, man, let's just keep on working towards that 10K mark. Jamie, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Can't complain. Apart from, Liverpool being Liverpool, but I'm all right personally. I'm doing good.
I don't know, man. I feel quite numb. I'm very thin. I'm very thin.
Been there, done it, seen it.
I'm very thin. There's a lot of home truths that are going to be said during the stream. A lot of home truths that I don't know if people are going to completely sit there and resonate with me. But that's what Liverpool Therapy is. It's a part of Liverpool Therapy. It's a part of what it's for. And yeah, man. But I don't really know where to start. There's so many places to start from Crystal Palace's game. Do you think, cool, I'm going to ask you a silly question. I'm going to ask you a stupid question. Big up everyone in the chat, by the way. I'm going to ask you a silly question. Do you reckon there's something to do with like the football gods? Because like it being 10 years on from Istanbul. I don't know if you know that. It was actually 10 years on from the infamous.
10 years on.
Yeah, infamous 3-3. Crystal Palace are the ones to deliver us our third loss of the season. Was that Crystal Palace game off? No, it wasn't. It was a draw anyway. But yeah. So, does anyone in the chat feel like that's something? Football gods think it's something to do with that. Like no matter because it was like the way the ball just kept going away from the goal, the way that the ball was just allergic to the net. On another day we score 7 goals. Like what's your take on all that?
I don't know because I still think we can win the league. So yeah.
You still think we can?
Yeah. I think City got some tricky games. The thing is, Liverpool play twice before Man City play again. Man City ain't got a Premier League game until the 25th of April. Yeah. So Liverpool actually play 2 games. They play a midweek game and a weekend game. So Liverpool play twice before Man City play again. There's only 2 points in it, man. I'm going to keep the faith right now. I'm going to keep the faith right now because, till we can't do it and it's completely out of our hands, then I'm with you. But right now, I still feel like Saints go happen. I really do. I think City will slip. I think they got some difficult games away from home coming up, especially. Yeah, I think they'll slip. But Liverpool, the problem is that Liverpool got to be perfect. I don't know. Liverpool can be perfect. That's the only problem. They got to be perfect. They got to win all 6, man. They got to win all 6, and I don't think they got. I don't know. We could lose this league by 1 point again.
tired. Oh, Jamie, I am tired, bro. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I feel like I'm playing in Klopp's system. I feel like I'm playing DM. I'm playing the midfield, having to run all these kilometers. Like, oh God, I don't even know what to say. Big up everyone in the chat, by the way. Let's just hear what some of the chat has to say, man, in terms of this Liverpool team. I said, bring in Nico Kovac, let him cook. John Giga says Nunes. Big up Marcus. He goes, are some Liverpool fans happy to see the back of Klopp? Uncomfortable conversations. Going down for sure after that result. Load of shite. Yeah, Richo, man. 6-0 against this Chelsea side is crazy. Mont, here's some stats. Big up Ultra. He goes, in the first half, we misplaced 60 passes, which is the most in a single half this season. Is that stat for Liverpool? Or is that the most a team has, like, does that go for every team in the Premier League this season? We need to shout for Harvey Elliott to start ahead of Szoboszlai. Bro, yeah, when we get to him, if you need motivation, remember when City lost points? Remember when City lose points? It can be, but not Arsenal. Get it together. I think it's for Revenite. If that stat is for... Do you know how that is that? Yo, wait, did you say we've misplaced the most amount of passes?
Yeah, we can't pass. We can't pass a shit,
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Klopp has us as a possession-based team with players that can't play possession-based football.
Oh my God!
Here's a question for everyone: how many goals do we score off our possession?
What, like discounting turnovers? Oh, not a lot.
So why are we a possession-based team then? I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking a question.
Shit. Oh, scrubby. It's so scrubby. It's so scrubby. It's so scrubby. Like, it's so dead. It's so dead. Like, I'm exhausted. I'm actually just, I can't. Jamie, man. End the season, bro.
Yeah.
End the season, fam.
I'm bringing back Rafa.
Like, who?
I'm bringing back Rafa, man. Let's bring back Rafa.
Right.
Let's get on that train.
Christ.
Let's get defensively sound with better players than he ever had before. Yeah, let's do it. We win the league with Rafa. I'm telling you right now. We will win the league with Rafa.
I don't know. Listen, I think
it's a joke, by the way, guys.
Do you guys think that Jurgen's system just burns out the players so much that we're actually unable to maintain a certain level for a one season period? Because let's be honest, you've got a whole new midfield. Like, the midfield is new.
I agree. I think the system ties these players out. I think if you look at everything, Mons, can this Liverpool team win a comfortable game with no defensive issues 1-0?
Oh, a stinky 1-0? Hell no, bro. We're conceding.
Can we win a comfortable game 2-0 with no threat with the last 10 minutes that we're going to see 2 goals?
No, I don't think we can.
Right.
I don't.
So if I put that, if the answer is no to both them questions, then our attack has to score 3 or 4 goals every game to make it comfortable.
Yeah.
So if you're a forward, Mons, for Liverpool, and you know you've got to score 3 or 4 goals every game to make sure you get the W, would you be exhausted by the end of the season?
Yeah, but yeah. I think that I wouldn't say exhausted, but there'd be some sort of
mental fatigue. Mental fatigue, ain't it?
Yeah. It'd be a mental fatigue. But like, the thing is, it's like we've only conceded 33 goals in the Premier League this season, which actually that's actually not a lot. Like, it's not a lot.
We've come back 27 times this season.
Yeah.
Why does everyone not realise that's why our team is completely fatigued? Our problem is it's not just the goal scoring in reality, because it's not, because we do score a lot of goals.
Yeah.
The reality is we can't defend for shit. That's the reality. That's the reality. We let teams have chances. Guys, it took a world-class goal from McAllister to beat Sheffield United at home. They hit the post when it was 1-1. like it's we let everyone have chances against us. So the attack have to score a lot of goals. Got no choice. Otherwise we don't win games. Because we can't do the 1 or 2-0 game. We just can't.
It's a joke. Big up Lawazi for the super chat. It goes, guys, is D9 even worth a conversation now?
Is D9 even worth what are we on about Divock?
No,
Divock.
not
Divock. Don't come back. Divock. Divock in his Liverpool team scores 20 goals, by the way. But
oh yeah, bro. Divock eats. I said Divock better than Nunes.
Divock is a better finisher than Darwin Núñez. With a Darwin Núñez,
I'm a better finisher than Darwin Núñez. Jamie.
Would Darwin Núñez have finished that goal against Barcelona from the quick corner?
No, are you crazy?
Exactly.
Are you crazy? Divock was a better. Divock was a good finisher. You know,
he was a good finisher, man. Do you remember his goals against Everton when we beat them 5-1?
Yeah.
5-2. They got them goals.
Crazy finisher, bro. Like
his finishing ability
was good, man. Like I think Divock is a better finisher than all of our forwards, probably bar Salah.
I mean, not Divock now. Divock now has got a gut and he's loving life. You know, we're not.
Not Divock. No, I'm talking about the Divock. I'm talking about the Divock, like the good Divock. Like, the good Divock.
The good Divock.
Yeah,
the one that won us Champions Leagues and.
How about this? I even think Firmino bags more. Firmino.
Bobby's a better fit. Bobby's a better finisher than Darwin.
Oh yeah.
Some of Bobby's finishes were cold. I think we forget. Do you know what? Do you know what this makes me think? I think we all forgot just how good Bobby Firmino was. It's all it just reminded. Bobby Firmino was just a cut above. He was just class. And I think we've all forgotten.
Do you know what it is? I think because Núñez misses so many sitters, everyone goes, well, look at the amount of chances he creates for himself. He goes, statistically, Divock is more clinical than Salah. Yeah, I know. There's some serious stats that go in favor of Divock Origi, but because like his goals to games is actually really good. His goals to starts is really good for Liverpool. So is Daniel Sturridge as well. Daniel Sturridge's one is absolutely
Sturridge is a baller. But Divock, before he got his ankle broke against Everton, I swear Divock was in scoring form.
He was. Yeah, before Funes Mori broke his ankle.
Yeah, he was in form, wasn't he?
Like he almost ended his whole Liverpool career. Because remember, when he came back, he wasn't quite the same.
Yeah, he went on loan, didn't he?
Yeah, when he came back, Firmino and Sturridge and Ings were still ahead of him, I believe. So he went on loan, was in the worst team. He was voted into the worst team in League One. So, you know, like the Premier League's worst team. He was voted in that team. Then came back, didn't even get a look in. And then obviously he came back against Everton, of course, we know the storyline, and goes and scores the last minute goal where Klopp infamously runs onto the pitch. And really
clutch. He's clutch.
He's
clutch. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Divock's clutch. But do you know a mad stat? Darwin Núñez has got more winners for Liverpool this season than any other forward in our team.
Wait, say that again? I need to wait. That one didn't.
So apparently, Darwin Núñez this season for Liverpool has got more winners, match-winning goals than any other Liverpool forward in our team.
I mean, it would make sense because Diaz can't hit a barn door. Jota's been injured. Salah had actually been injured for longer than we think, and Gakpo is Cody Gakpo. So I don't feel like that's a crazy thing to even say. I think Darwin Núñez. One thing I would say that's good about Núñez is that his fitness has been quite good. He's managed to stay available. He's fit and available, and that's an ability to have.
Yeah, and Mons, do you know the weird? We're saying all this, yeah, but I still wouldn't drop him because. No, because if he doesn't play, who have we got with any pace up front who runs in behind? Like no one. So he has to play. I'd play him left wing though. I'd play him left wing and drop through the middle. That's what
Remember when we went to remember when we used the diamond briefly last season and we played Darwin and Salah as a front two, and we also played it was either Darwin and Salah or Firmino and Salah as a front two. Remember we beat Man City with it as well.
Yeah.
Do you reckon if we reverted to that system for the last 7 games, we go on to win the league?
I think it does need something like that, mate. I think he does need to change it up. It's tired and old. The system is tired and old. It just looks it. I think we're trying to put players in, in positions that don't really suit them. I just feel like for the last 6 games, let's go with the last 6 games of the Premier League. I think Klopp's got to he's got his full team now. He's only missing Matip and Thiago. So he's got to look at it and go, right, what's my best 11 and the best way of playing this 11 for 7 games? And just go with that. And just go with it. What's my best 7? What's my best 11? And just go with it. And and there's some players in there, well, big name players, but are dropped out, but the team is better, so be it.
Sometimes just think you got to look at games and go, like, because have you ever thought that our defenders are really good at the high line, but if we was to drop our line back, do you reckon our defense would look a lot better just dropping the line back a little bit and and how about this, giving Darwin Núñez even more space to run into?
Yeah, exactly. Let the opponents have the ball for a little bit.
Because we've
scored back a little bit.
We've scored a lot. We've scored a lot of goals, man. We've scored a lot of goals on the counter attack.
What we're best at. But when you got the ball and you got the ball in possession, we can't score in the counter attack because we're shit at scoring goals with possession. So go back to what you're good at. I don't know why sometimes we don't let, when we're playing Sheffield United at home, why don't we just let Sheffield United have the ball for a little bit and sit back a little bit? Yeah. And then just score goals on the counter against them. So, like, why can't we change things a little bit sometimes? What defensive shape have we got, Mons? What's our defensive shape?
Nothing. There's no defensive shape. Like, I think it's a loose-ish back line, but honestly, people aren't gonna like it. But like Konate, is not intelligent enough to consistently hold the line.
I'm gonna say it right now.
Like,
he's average.
He's a good defender, but like, I don't know. Like, I feel like dropping our line 5 yards deeper, even 10 yards deeper, giving the wingers give Salah, Núñez, and Diaz some space to actually run into. Like, when we've controlled games and teams have sat back, we struggle to break them down. Yeah. When United sat back, we struggled to break them down. When Luton sat back, we struggled to break them down. You know what I'm saying? We struggled to break down so many low blocks this season. And it's like, even Sheffield United, we struggled to break them down. Burnley struggled to break them down. If I'm honest.
Do you think, also, talking about Konate, do you think Kwanzaa's almost sometimes taken his spot? This young centre-back who was playing for Joey Barton last season is sometimes playing games in front of Konate.
Yeah, but remember, Konate was behind Joe Gomez in the centre-back role at the start of the season. What, people forget this.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
people forget this. It was Verge and Matip, and when
Matip
was out, when Verge got the red card, who came in? It weren't Konate. When Verge got the red card, who came in?
Yeah,
Joe Gomez came in, and he actually was very. Joe Gomez played centre-back for 2 games and was very good.
He was very good, and then Klopp was like, "Nah, no more of that."
Yeah, well, obviously, because come on, let's be honest. Second Verge comes back, you're gonna come on, man. You're not gonna.
I'd gone with Virgin Gomez. I really would. I would have stayed with Virgin Gomez.
But then Matip was fit, so you drop.
Yeah, Matip. Apart from Verge, Matip's our best.
And Matip was brilliant.
We missed Matip
up until the ACL.
Yeah, we missed Matip. He was a great defender.
Yeah, tremendous. And then of course, Konate comes in after. So the fact that does it tell a telling story that Konate was below Joe Gomez in the centre back pecking order at a certain point in the season?
Yeah, I mean, look, the Konate stuff. Kanate's a weird one, Mons. He really is, because on his day, Kanate could look like a well beater, can't he? We've seen it.
Oh, 100%. Like when he gets going, and
He's like a well beater, but sometimes he looks like Dejan Lovren
it's true.
for Liverpool. Like he wants to bully the player instead of winning the ball. Do you know what I mean? Like he has eyes on the player instead of the ball and trying to win like pointless things. Kanate's a weird one. He's a young man still. What is he, 22 for a centre back? He's obviously got talent because he's played for France, for goodness sake, and they know what they're talking about over there. So he gets in that French national team. So as one of the main centre backs, he's obviously a super talent.
Upamecano gets in there, man.
Yeah, no problem. Upamecano is dog shit. I mean, I'd have Kanate over him every day of the week. But I don't know. If Matip was fit right now, I don't think Kanate's playing.
No, he wouldn't play.
I think
certainly
Matip and Virgil.
I don't think even I'll go further than that, and I'd actually go as far as to say, like, for me, Kanate could be below Kwanzaa in the pecking order right now.
Well, I was going to say this. My question to you: has Kwanzaa been that much worse than Kanate this season?
No, because I'm not gonna act like Kanate hasn't had a good.
Kanate's been good, but so is Kwanzaa. This is the thing.
Like,
both been good.
From
he's just tailed off.
From the injury, from Matip's injury till maybe the Arsenal game, Kanate was very good.
Yeah, he's just tailed off.
Yeah, I think And then Kwanzaa when Kwanzaa was playing.
And Kwanzaa's been good when he plays, to be fair.
Yeah, listen, so, I don't even think this is why I say I know
they're not bad players.
We've conceded goals. But our back line has shifted a lot this season. And I feel like clean sheets, clean sheets resonate for me with a sturdy back line that doesn't change. You know, when you have your setback four, Liverpool have had too many.
We rotate all the time.
Combinations.
Yeah.
We've had too many defensive combinations. Do you know what I'm saying?
Look at Arsenal, Saliba, Gabriel, Ben White, all the time.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And for us, and to be fair, when it was Gomez, do you know what? Here's one for you guys, chat. Do you guys know that the most consistent backline that we played with was Gomez left back, Verge, Kwanzaa, and Bradley? No, sorry, Kanate and Bradley.
Yeah.
And that was actually when we were defensively, I think.
Because both, Gomez is more of a natural defender. Bradley's more naturally defensive minded. And then you've got two centre backs who just want to defend. So you've got more of a structure there. That's why I said to you earlier, what's our defensive shape? You look at Arsenal. Arsenal almost, when they're going to their defensive shape, they almost go into a mid-low block, don't they? With the way they defend. They have their back four across, they're three across, and they get nice and tight, so there's no room in between the midfield and the defence. There's no gaps in between where you can play it out, and they stretch wide and they come in, they defend in that really nice shape. If Liverpool defended like that, and he just went, right, the fullbacks, when you're defending off the ball, don't be pushing up. I don't want you, trying to press a ball at 30 yards away. Let's stop doing that, yeah. Right? Just stay in your shape. McAllister and Endo, you go into a double pivot and sit back.
Yeah.
And whoever's playing the other one goes as like the 10 and tries to pick the ball up higher up the pitch, and you keep your shape. Teams will find it harder to score against us. Can you imagine Virgil playing deeper? No one's getting past him.
Yeah. So here's all right, cool. Here's all right, cool. I want to ask a question because I think most of our backline are fit now, apart from obviously Bradley's picked up the injury. Yeah.
That's a shame for Brad. It's a shame.
So chat, this is the question, and I'm struggling to even say the words. What is the backline that we should go with for the rest of the season? And Jamie, let me know yours. By the way, guys, Cal and Matt are literally on the way, so they're going to be in a minute. So I'll ask them the same question when they're right.
Robbo, Gomez, Kanate, Virgil.
So you put Gomez right, so you don't play Trent?
I'll play him in midfield. But you know, I don't, because I don't. If I'm playing Gomez at right back and Virgil and Canate, I've almost got 3 centre backs sitting at the end of the pitch, and I let Robbo do the up and down thing. But I'm going to ask Gomez not to get forward, just be a defensive fullback. Do your job as a defensive fullback. Then I don't need my midfielder to cover defensive areas as much if my fullback is overlapping. So keep him back as that defensive line. Let Robbo get forward and get his crosses in, because that's what he's good at. And then have a midfield structure there. And I think it will be a bit harder to break down. Because if you go with Trent, we saw what Trent did. Trent came on against Crystal Palace and literally just went into the middle of the pitch. Into the middle of the pitch. And if you're doing that with Robbo still going 100 miles an hour the other way, you're just leaving Canate and Virgil one-on-one constantly. That's my issue with it. Get rid of the inverted shit.
Listen, and hold on. Let me bring in the others.
Get the Avengers.
Let's just bring in the others. Let's bring in the others, man.
Let's bring them on.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
In fact, you know what? Before we do, people, make sure you're smashing the like button. Make sure you go subscribe to Jamie Phillips Football Chat. It's actually in the description above. In the description, in the title above. Make sure you guys as well, you're smashing the like button. Make sure you're getting Coppish subscribers up. You're getting Jamie Phillips subscribers up. And also us as well, we'd love to hit 9.1 this stream. So again, when I bring in the guys, make sure you give them a warm welcome as well. Listen, this is a hard time for Liverpool fans. It's a hard time. And we're in a bad place right now. So all we need is each other. So without further ado, welcome Matthew and Callum.
Sorry to cut you, Mon. What did you say you get rid of, Jamie?
Get rid of what?
You
What, the inverted nonsense? Yeah.
Oh, big up, Mons. How are you doing, brother?
Bro, that's how we're setting off. Now, big at everyone as well. Glad I could join.
Mad.
Straight away, Cal's winning 2 seconds.
Look, I've got to get my hit in now, because I know
Wow.
I know it's gonna go left me after this, so I had to get something in now.
We were just speaking about what backline we'd go with, innit? What backline we'd go with for the rest of the season.
Okay,
but
do we know the extent of Bradley's injury?
Oh,
do we actually know the extent of Bradley's injury?
no, we don't. I don't think.
No, we won't put Bradley in there, but it's fine. I have some home truths that people won't want to hear about Conor Bradley anyway. And because he's injured, I'm going to be hated even more once I say it. But it's fine. It's fine. Before we continue out the back line, Dominic Szoboszlai.
Somebody smell like shit. Somebody smell like shit. Wait. Somebody smell like shit. No. Somebody smell like shit.
I'm sorry.
What is that video part of? It's what I want to
know. You know what's funny?
Man brought me on the show. Wow. It's your show. It's your thing. Do your thing.
Listen.
Do your thing.
Listen. Yeah. Listen. Yo, somebody smell like it's actually the stench of that guy right now. It is bad. It is bad. Yeah. Cal's doing all this. Cal, no, look at me. Look at me.
Genuine question. Before you even say anything, genuine question. You're right. He's absolutely playing shockingly. In fact, he's been very, very. In fact, he's sticking out the joint. Let's keep it a bucket.
Yeah, he's bonging.
Can I ask you a genuine question?
He's chicken cottage. Let's put it that way.
Bonging.
Can I ask you guys a genuine question though? Is he being worse than Salah and Nunes
this season or
no. Since say like Salah's come back from injury.
Salah's been back
Salah's
for like
been the worst player in the pitch.
Szoboszlai's had time. Like he's been here. He's been here. He's like he. How about this? And he's even got the favoritism gene from Klopp. He's even got the favoritism stuff. Like it's crazy.
I think he's been mismanaged though, bro. I'll be honest with you.
Mismanaged.
Yeah,
he's not a midfielder.
Mismanaged. You know when he gets the ball. I don't even smile anymore when he gets the ball.
Bro, we're using him. Do you know we're talking about on our show previously? It's a minute ago. And Klopp is talking about how I'm kind of sick and tired of Klopp using players like how he used to have the team before. So, for example, a reference point would be, he's doing the Henderson role. Bro, there should be no Henderson role in this new Liverpool 2.0. And I get it. If you can't make a 5-yard pass, I get it. That's got nothing to do with tactics. But just his role in general, what he's asked to do, bro, he's an attacking midfielder /10.
No, he
that's
ain't.
been given.
He ain't,
bro.
No 10.
Bro, hear me out. For Leipzig, hear me out. For Leipzig, they played when he used to play for Leipzig, they played in a 4-2-2. 4-2-2 months, yeah. And he was like in that hybrid 10 wing role, but it was more of a 10. They didn't really play wingers, yeah. I'm telling you this from now. He is a 10, and I get it. He's got the traits of a midfielder, and he can do that as well for Hungary. But what he's been asked to do at Liverpool, he's been asked to do too much. Like the responsibility that this guy has, yeah. Hear this now. Jamie's going to love this bit.
Go for it.
We were speaking about on the right-hand side, yeah, how it's unbalanced on our channel. You never guess what I said. You got Salah, who's obviously aging, who doesn't really want to defend. You've got Trent Alexander-Arnold, when he does play, doesn't really want to defend. That leaves Szoboszlai to do the defending for those two players.
And he can't defend.
Is he? And he's not the greatest defender. It's just that he will work hard and track back.
Yeah,
that is not his game. Why are we utilizing all of his energy to run around the pitch? Are you forgetting? Even earlier in the season, we went down to 9 men, 10 men. Like, who was the guy that was doing all this crazy running? And I was like, all right, we get it. He's energizer man kind of thing, pause, but we got to rest him. There were games where they even could have rest him. We didn't rest him. I just think you just got to give him time, and we'll see under the new manager. And I think he will cook under the new manager because he's not going to be doing what he's doing now.
Every time he touches the ball.
I'm tired of suffering. I'm tired of suffering.
That's legit. Every time he touches the ball. Every time.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Yeah, you done a fresh updated video, isn't it?
These are some new ones that I ain't seen. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, these are some new ones.
Oh dear.
Big up the chat and everyone that's involved. Listen, let's get this show popping off now. You get me? But Jamie, do you agree with some of the points that I made? All jokes aside, though, about
No, I do
the
agree.
way he's been utilizing the right hand side.
I've been saying this to Carol months of time now that for me, Szoboszlai would be best as almost like an inside forward. Almost like that's for me his position.
I think he should be inside the dugout.
And when you're asked to do what Jordan Henderson did, because that's pretty fair, that's what he's doing. I said this months earlier before you guys arrived here. If Liverpool bought Cole Palmer, he'd be doing the Szoboszlai role. Right? He would be because he's young, techie, and got legs.
So we're doing what Harvey Elliott's doing, basically. Running around the pitch, doing the most.
And where does Cole Palmer play? He plays that floating 10 for Chelsea, don't he?
He does.
Where he can drift around in the attacking areas.
Off the right side, but
and that's where he should play.
You got to remember, like. So if
you look what he done. I just thought about something. Remember what he done to Carvalho?
Yeah, but Carvalho loves to eat grass, though, bro. He's a herb.
No, but bro, all jokes aside, he's a 10. Go on, bro. Go on.
He's a 10 with Jerry curls, and he likes grass because he can't stay on his feet in the Premier League. He is not made for Premier League football at the higher level, unfortunately. And you cannot down tools at this club and not be that good. I'm sorry. Like, are you down in tools and you're not that good?
Yeah, this is post watershed months. This is hurt months,
bro. I'm not saying. No, but what I'm saying, was he misused? Is he a left winger though?
Yeah, not necessarily, but
no. Moss, is he a left winger?
No, he's not a left winger.
Is Nunes a striker? You know what? I'm gonna go one further. Is Nunes a striker?
Nunes is a left winger.
Nunes is a failed striker appointment. That's what he is.
Darwin Nunes is Dirk Kuyt. But was a striker, but he's actually better in a wider area.
Timo Werner.
He's better in a wider area.
It's kind of like Timo, isn't it? You don't know.
He's a Hollister. Darwin Nunes is a Hollister Timo Werner.
Man said Hollister. Because you know what it is, bro? I'll be honest with you. We're starting to now think of he can play on the left wing because he's not doing it at striker. And you should be saying that about your main striker. I don't hear Brentford, I don't hear Newcastle, I don't hear Bournemouth, I don't hear Haaland, I don't hear Man City, I don't hear any of those teams talk about their forwards and say, you know what? No, you can do the left wing thing as well. They are just strikers. They're just strikers.
Well, apart from
for
Alvarez.
us, okay, maybe after Alvarez, but
yeah, you know what?
You get what I'm trying to say, though. We're trying to do too much.
Listen, I understand the profile, innit? Like, I understand of certain players, but here's where I'm gonna. Man, I might want to turn the cameras off for this one, innit? Yeah. Sorry, Cal, innit?
Jamie still got balance.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, yeah.
I've watched that video 5 times, by the way.
Keep it a buck. Henderson, when he was actually like, let's say 2019.
No, you're gonna do too much, aren't you?
No. You see 2019 Henderson.
Months. Think about what you're gonna say before you say.
I thought about it. That's the worst thing.
Seriously, though, bro, have you?
I thought about it. I thought about it.
Get the execution of what you're gonna say right.
I thought about it, and it's gone.
Remember, you know.
Listen, yeah. Everyone keeps talking about someone's like having to do the Henderson role. Why is it that? And I'm talking 2019 Henderson. I'm not talking last year's Henderson. Yeah. When Henderson had to do all this running, why weren't people weren't making an excuse as to why his technical ability weren't that good? You know what I'm saying?
I
can speak on that without getting.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
We all can.
Obviously, Henderson is not technically as good as Szoboszlai. He's a better passer than Szoboszlai. He's a much better passer than Szoboszlai. Let's get that one out there. Don't do that. Henderson's a better passer than Szoboszlai.
He's also a centre mid, and Szoboszlai ain't.
Anywho, yeah. So hear me out with this one. Szoboszlai is receiving all the excuses in the world, yeah, because of his running. At Liverpool, if you play midfield, you have to run. If he cannot function to a basic standard because he can't do the running that's required of the system, why is he playing and why did we buy him? Yes, going so he can work in the new system. I'm not saying he won't work in the new system, but Harvey Elliott does the right centre mid 8 role, and he does it better than Szoboszlai.
Agreed. Better form.
Centre mid. If he is centre mid, no, he is not. No, he is not. So he doesn't get. So no, I don't hear anyone saying, you know what? Harvey's doing all this running. That's why he's passing shit. That's why he's decision making shit. That's why he's dribbling shit. That's why he doesn't know when to do with the right thing. He turns the wrong way. That's why everything's too slow. No one makes those excuses for Harvey Elliott. But Harvey Elliott is not a centre mid. Yes, you can use the argument that Szoboszlai is not a natural centre mid, but neither is Harvey.
Different profile of player. A different profile of player, in my opinion. And
how about this? Szoboszlai's more of a centre mid profile than Harvey Elliott is.
You know, when you look at distance covered, you know Szoboszlai is normally in Liverpool's top 3, and he doesn't even really play a full game. That is crazy to think. And you know what's so crazy as well? I knew I shouldn't have been happy when I saw this one moment. You know when Liverpool do that Laxit test thing and you see when Szoboszlai was first, I just saw Klopp looking at him wide eye like, that's you. And I just said, nah, bro.
It's stuff like this.
Yeah.
Like I'll ignore the IQ comment. I'll ignore that. Listen, I'll ignore that. I'm in a good mood today. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood today. That's the scary thing. I'm actually in a good mood today. That's the scary thing. That's the scary thing. Yeah.
Allegedly.
100 times the player Elliott and Jones could ever be.
I don't get the Curtis Jones slander. I really don't.
Come on, man.
But I think Szoboszlai, if Szoboszlai was a postman, Klopp would make him a milkman. Do you know what I mean? That is, and Szoboszlai's putting milk through the letterbox. You know what I mean? Instead of leaving it on the door. That is that.
Why are we getting on to Klopp for playing Szoboszlai in the 8? But when he signed, we was all gas right centre mid 8. We finally got someone who can
know how to utilize him.
let's be honest.
Months.
Matt,
We bought McAllister. Wait there. Months. We bought McAllister, and the
He
first
played
thing
in
Klopp
six.
said was, "We're gonna make him a number 6. Let's keep it apart."
No.
And if Endo needs to re-rest him, McAllister
No, that's
replaces
because
him.
remember we didn't trust Endo in the DM.
I understand that.
So once
No,
you knew we
Klopp-
didn't trust Endo in the DM,
Klopp didn't trust Endo in the DM.
Cal, you didn't trust him in the DM.
But
Is this our DM?
No,
Is this our DM?
Do you know what
Yeah,
Klopp even said, though, Cal?
No, wait. Mons, add context that.
You said Matt, he got hop, skipped, and dipped in midfield, and you literally sat back and went, "Is this our DM?"
All right, cool. No, cool. But the context is.
Let me know. CCTV. Let me know.
Man said, "Let me know. Let me know."
The context was that was his first start for Liverpool against Newcastle, and he got skinned. But I was also the first to say, let's put Endo in the 6 and push McAllister forward because he's been wasted in the 6.
But we as a fan base, we never really got fully onto McAllister because we knew he was playing out of position.
Yeah, of course.
I think as a collective, we can all say that.
And we all watched him for the last 2 years in the Premier League.
Yeah, we know he's a baller. We know he's a baller. The only thing that used to annoy me about McAllister is that I sat there and thought, I understand you're not used to playing in the 6, but I give you a physical blind. So if you get muscled off the ball or if you get beaten in the air, I'm not going to get on you for that. What I'm going to get on you for is for stuff like the Brighton game, the 2-2 game, performances like that, where you're giving the ball away in silly positions. Because that's even worse because you're actually probably the most technical player we have. So to be giving the ball away in silly positions, for me, that's what I'll probably home in on. But we saw, once McAllister went into the 8, all of a sudden, one of the best signings of the season shouts.
So whose mistake was that in the end, that when you deepened it, in the end?
No, it's Klopp's. I'd say it's Klopp's mistake, but we as a fan base did not trust Endo. So we can't be on Klopp for not trusting Endo. None of us trusted Endo to begin with.
No, we can be because he brought Endo, bro.
Yeah, but no. But he was a Milner replacement. That's what he was bought for.
All right, I got one for you. Did you hear what Klopp said about Gakpo?
Hold on, hold on, Matt.
Wait there, Cal. Wait there, Cal. Once again.
Endo was a Milner replacement.
Of course, he was the Milner replacement.
No, he actually said to Endo, "We desperately need your legs."
Brother, he cornered him in the.
That's what he said. We need your legs. He said we're too offensive. We need your legs. Firstly, I don't know what fucking game Klopp watched him in, but he ain't got legs.
Bro, I'll be real in it. I'll be real. Yeah, I'll be real. Listen, we've all played Sunday League, Saturday League.
You did say that as well. Jay made line, you know.
No. I'll hear this. But you know when you got to say certain stuff to your players to G them up, the players that aren't as good as the rest of them. I'll be honest. When I speak to the bench, when I'm a starter and I speak to the bench holders in my team, and something needs to change, you think they'll probably have one quality and be shit everything else, and I go, bro, I'm gonna need that half turn you got, bro. I need that half turn. You see that half turn you always do in training?
Yeah, he got that from Gravenberch. Wait. So yeah, no, that is true about the thing earlier. But what I was gonna say though, did you hear what he actually said about Gakpo? He goes, I apologize to Gakpo because I misused him. I played him in centre mid and it affected his confidence. And I've realized playing him in his rightful position, I've realized and seen that he's back to normal. In my brain, I'm thinking
it's taken a year.
In my brain, exactly. In my brain, I was thinking, but Klopp, like, no disrespect, bro. You are Jurgen Klopp here, but that's such a basic thing that no one should even have to like tell you like what you do was wrong. How can Klopp admit such a big mistake when everyone literally could see it? Do you remember when Gakpo was playing 8?
Who
was it? Who said that would happen?
That's
right.
Listen.
Is there a pattern emerging that it's not might not be as much as the players as we think it is? That's all.
What we're all saying here is Klopp.
We're gonna get some, Matt. You're gonna get some.
Pause.
Yeah, pause.
No pause coming from me.
Let me get to the super chat. Let's go back. I feel like we've jumped the gun. Let's go back to the back line. Then we'll move on to the midfield, and we'll kind of bypass Szoboszlai because every time I think of Szoboszlai,
somebody smell like shit.
It just becomes it's. I'm not even. My hands are here.
Monts, can we talk about the Gakpo beard as well? How he's got better.
Somebody smell like shit.
He's got better since the Gakpo beard came from. I'm just saying.
This is what I'm saying. And every time, so it's, and now because certain men are playing so bad right now. If their name even pops up,
Somebody smell like shit.
Do you see what I'm saying? And I don't even want to do that too much. But I don't want to do that. So let's get to the latest super chat. Big up H. Some people are just struggling at the moment. Dom is bonging. Yeah, that's using the term. He's simply bonging, honking, and rank right now. Like, I'll be real, because he's our player, we're gonna come up with the excuses as to why he's being misused and da. But when you get like the shit he's doing, it's just straight stench, in my opinion. Ain't no excuses to be that shit. Like when someone's being misused, you still see their qualities in it. You can still see their qualities. Like Gakpo, when Gakpo was stinking, he still holds off players well. He still, you know, when he holds you and he rolls.
Shannon, watch yourself.
You know, like, Matt, you know when Gakpo holds you and he rolls you.
Yeah.
Like, when he holds it, he gives you the roll. And even when he's shit, he still does that.
Well, what was the rest of that super chat? What was the rest of that super?
He goes, I didn't want to read it. I didn't want to read it.
I was about to say, I'll read it.
I didn't want to read it.
Two girls, one cup, that's Trent. I'll tell you what, you think that's bad, yeah?
Sorry, he fucking reads it. I said, I don't want to read it.
I'll read it. As long as have you ever seen two men no cup? That's worse. Let me just put that.
No, I didn't even know that existed.
No.
Yeah, that's worse.
Brother,
It's worse, man. That you have to wash that carpet in the morning. It's
Yo, man. Yo.
Oh man.
Yo.
Yo, Monts, play one of them videos, bro. Play one of them.
brother,
I'll leave now. See you later. I'll leave.
I fucked up.
Do you know what does it with that video? It's the drunk laugh, you know. It's the drunk laugh.
Oh god.
Fucking hell. Fuck's sake. Oh my days, man. Let's talk.
Sorry, I literally bring every stream down. I can't lie.
You, Jay, you and H, literally, like, you are on your own island. Like, you and H occupy your own island.
Dark Jamie, what did you say? Dark Jamie. It's 1 in the morning. It's 1 in the morning.
Oh my days.
No,
Listen,
I'm going into my UFC mold. I can't help it. It's that time of night.
Oh man. Listen, you lot, there's just under 300 people in the house right now. Can you guys do me a favor and smash the like button? I don't even know how many likes we're on. Let me double check. We're on wowzers. 68 likes.
Oh,
we might as well be on 69 likes.
Guys,
we hold on, guys. We might as well be on 69 likes the way Jamie's talking in the stream tonight. So, well, we are on 69 likes. So there you go. But guys, please make sure you smash the just see the thumbs up button. Just click that thumbs up button. It's down there somewhere. If you're on dark mode, it's gonna look like me, Matt, and Cal, and when you click it, it's gonna look like Jamie.
No,
if you're on normal mode, it's gonna look like Jamie, and when you click the like button, it's gonna look like me, Matt, and Cal. So please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the two in the title, Coppish and Jamie Phillips Football Chats. Make sure you go and do that. And of course, we are not that far off of 9,100. So yeah, guys, make sure you subscribe.
I swear I had Viagra earlier and my neck's got bigger.
Oh, please, broski.
My throat is my throat is swelling. Like he got stuck.
Broski.
Hey, yo.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I feel swollen.
Someone in the chat just put, bruh.
Okay, all right.
We're back.
Football. Football. All right. Big up
Football,
BK,
man.
B1K United.
Come on, hold on. I didn't get to say
Flatted
my bit on
Liverpool.
the
Flatted Liverpool.
Go on.
Do you honestly think? So I agree with you with a lot of the stuff. Do you not think he can turn it around though? Because out of the players that are kind of stinking up the place right now, he's the one that we've seen have a good patch.
Who you talking about?
It's a Buzz
Somebody smell like shit.
I gave you the warning, man.
He's really hurt you, innit? He had a lot of expectations.
Stop saying no.
What do you mean stop saying his name? Like he don't play for Liverpool, bro.
Do you know what? Do you know what? Cool. Do you know what really did it for me? It's all the protection. I've protected this man, innit? I've been protecting this man all year. All season, I've protected this guy. And he comes off the bench, and I'll be real, 2-0 at home to Atalanta. It stinks. But I still say we come back and we win. We win that game. Or we at least take it extra time and we make this a game again. But to come on and to make it 3. Yeah? 3. That's almost beyond salvageable. Yeah. So to be left with the Energy Drink Cup and the Premier League's looking bleak, I would have taken the UEFA Cup. I'm calling it the UEFA. That's how bad it is. I'm calling it the UEFA Cup. I would have taken the UEFA.
When it was better.
Months, you see the title running that we've had here. What's let us down more? Soboslay's form or Nunez's finishing?
Yeah, but I know what Nunez is. Soboslai's actually a good
actually,
baller,
do you
man.
know what it is though? All jokes aside, this ain't even me trying to.
Right,
all jokes aside, because what I was gonna say is,
Carl vouch.
What I was gonna say is this: our forward line has let us down more so than the individuals of any of our midfield.
Months like me has been very vocal about Nunez. In fact, you know what? He's been more vocal than me. I've held a lot of stuff back. Months hasn't, and he's got it quite bad because of that.
Like I've got it bad. Like only now, man, are deep in the Nunez thing. Donny ain't scored against the traditional top 6 or the current top 6 this season,
bro. Cal, have I been the biggest fan of Nunez ever?
No, you haven't. Months literally walked out in the cold and says he screamed at the top of his lungs, Nunez ain't it.
It's like Darwin took his girl.
Like chat, listen, chat, I know this is the Liverpool community thing, yeah, and I know you guys don't like my Nunez opinion, but chat, can you guys vouch? Have I ever been a Nunez guy like that?
No,
guys,
never.
Chat, hear me out.
Never.
Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm going crazy. Today. My mind isn't. I'm not quite with it. That Crystal Palace game. Listen, I was in a bad place. I couldn't even watch you lot's watch along. I couldn't even share. Usually, when we lose, I share the pain on Coppish. Like I've got you guys there, so I feel like I'm round my guys in it. I feel like I'm with you, man. I feel like I'm with you, man. Innit? But that's.
Just get the assist.
On the last stream, I said I'd sell Darwin, Gakpo, and Diaz. Gakpo's the only one I may keep because he's not been here as long as the others not really had as many chances. Let's say we went out and bought a sick left winger and Diaz and Gakpo left, and Nunez was the backup left winger. Would you guys be all right with that?
No, but no, I wouldn't.
I'd rather Diaz left wing than Nunez.
You know what? But hold on. But let me read the super chat. But by the way, big up B1K United. He goes 20 times, Man United. Amarim, it's over for you guys. Haha.
It might be 20 more times before Man United win the Prem, though. So it's
already been 20 times for us.
But hold on, Mons, I've got a bone to pick with Cal. Cal, you keep saying about Nunez left wing, bro. Where do you see this left wing thing?
In Amarim, because Amarim doesn't like PMP wingers, you know. He kind of likes his.
But isn't Diaz and Gakpo, in my opinion, are better natural left wingers than Nunez? I just think we're saying it because Nunez has pace. Because Cal, this is going to be a horrible question to ask, but I have to ask it to you. If you take away Nunez's pace, what is he on the left wing, bro?
No, but he hasn't placed them. We can't do that. I don't rate Nunes.
No, but what I'm saying is Diaz and
Well, he's closer
Gakpo-
to the cameras, ain't he? So they can get the shots.
I'll keep it.
But Diaz and Gakpo have
I
got
can't believe you
more
asked me
about
that question in public, bro. I'd
Bro,
never throw you
No,
under the bus.
because you know what it is, bro. I'll be honest with you. All right, now it's like 1:30 in the morning. Yeah,
I would
1:30 in the morning.
I would never do that.
Nah, you would. Man was looking to release my government on the last stream. I don't know what you're on about. Yeah, think I forgot him. But anyway, all jokes aside,
Bro.
where do you see the left wing thing?
It's
with
this
Nunes?
goal.
Sorry, I just all this talk. I got to freshen up. Sorry, all this talk. I got to freshen up.
That's a potty blood.
Okay, yeah.
No, but all jokes aside, Cal, I don't see the left wing. We're just saying that because he's got a bit of pace. But Cal, be real. When he's got the ball at his feet, do you trust him? Like a Diaz or a Gakpo?
Why are you directing all these?
No, because you, Cal, do you know why I'm going at you?
You won, bro. The moment you asked, listen, Matt, the moment you asked the first question, yeah, and I couldn't answer, you won, bro. I don't know.
No, do you know what it is? It's because the only reason I've been picking up on it because you said, if that's all what's left here. But I thought you was going to say Diaz or
you didn't
Gakpo.
answer those questions before, bro. You asked me now, I couldn't answer. You've won. Take the W, bro. I'm taking
I'm
it.
just saying, bro.
I reckon Klopp will find a new formation out for Darwin, and he'll play inverted left wing. I'm saying mad like that.
Probably would.
But what I will say, Matt, is I think Darwin's best performances to Liverpool have come when he plays off the left-hand side. Because he's actually quite good at cutting in from the left centrally than he is starting centrally.
Do you know what it is, though? All jokes aside, yeah. I don't know. You might be right because obviously, like you got the he can run in behind you, and that obviously will create space for others, like whoever their centre forward is. But my thing is, all jokes aside, yeah. I think we're saying that because he's athletic, right? But his actual on the ball, you wouldn't say he's like a Gakpo or Diaz, right?
It's a better
so
passer,
even if a team was to do a low block against us, which they probably would do, that would stifle Darwin even more because against the touchline, you've actually got less space, right? Because if we're compact, if the opposition is kind of compact, there's not going to be a lot of space for Darwin to run in behind. What I'm saying is this: I'm not having a go at Darwin. It's more about if we're going to keep the player, utilize him as a centre forward. If we think he can get better, but if we don't think he can get better, I don't think we should do the whole we'll just play him left wing and shoehorn him in because we kind of know he's not a left winger when you know Diaz and Gakpo are. That's my argument, guys. That's all I'm saying.
Would you say that Darwin's been a better passer of the ball this season than Diaz?
But you got to remember,
maybe.
Diaz took a year off for Liverpool, innit? Like I feel like
Darwin's still taking time off.
Diaz, I think Diaz has been our best forward in 2024.
Probably. Yeah.
Remember, Diaz had a real bad.
I don't even think it's close.
Darwin did have a good start of 2024.
I think Diaz has been, to be fair.
Yeah, Salah's been at worst. But
Diaz has picked. I will say though, Diaz has definitely picked up form.
Diaz has been good since January, like very good since January.
I don't know if he's been very good.
And remember,
I don't know. When did that Man City game happen again? Sorry,
the other week.
That was in March.
I mean, he played well. Just the finish.
Had a good game that game. It's just the finish.
Yeah, just the finishing.
Yeah, and even on international duty, he was cooking. I'll be real, but hold on. By the way, big up HS fans coming like Darwin uses a potty trainer. Yeah, that one had me in hysterics, bro. Like deep, man. Like you lot, go deep.
24, man.
Potty thing's crazy. Like, and you man all have you lot all got utes in that. The potty thing's man.
I'm doing
I don't use the pot. I just stick him on the bog. I ain't having all that shit. I just hold him over it.
Like that's potty's all crazy and that. Big up, you got Central Nunes. Oh, I already know. 100 sitters. Don't fit in my CV. SOS. Somebody. Yeah, I can see it. Oh, he's taking a piss. He goes, wait. Let me actually get the timing of it. 100 sitters. Don't fit in my CV. SOS. Somebody sell me, please. Yeah, it's peak. If anyone, listen, we're not going to go into the singing thing with our players like me and Cal. How about this? Liverpool have done this stuff. So me and Cal were doing R&B remixes of players. We were enjoying it. So let's kind of go all the way back to the back line. Because when we go to the midfield, we'll miss out Szoboszlai, we'll miss out most of what we need to say about Nunes. You covered that already, yeah? So backline. The question I asked the chat was, what backline would you go with for the rest of the season? And what backline do you think has been the best backline this season for Liverpool? I actually think the best backline has been when Konate, Bradley, it was Gomez left back, Bradley right back, Verge and Konate as the centre backs.
You're right. That actually has been the best.
I think that's been not because I feel like it's the best on paper. I just feel like stability comes with clean sheets. I feel like stability. No. Carl, put your veneers away. Put your
Finally.
veneers away.
Finally.
I wasn't even finished.
You don't need to, bro.
I'm not putting Trent in there. I'm saying that's the best I've seen this season because I feel like why do Arsenal get so many clean sheets? Because their back line doesn't change. It doesn't change. Yeah. And so it doesn't, like, by the way, it could be Bradley or it could be Trent. Listen, I'm going to get to, I said I have the home truth about Bradley that no one's going to like, but I'm going to get to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get to that. Trust me. I'm going to get to that. But in terms of the back line, I feel like that's been the best back line this season. I think Liverpool have looked their most able defensively with that back four. And I wasn't even feeding the Gomez thing at left back. But now I even think that Gomez at right back I feel like he's better at left back than he is at right back.
He actually has played better at left back than he has right back.
I'm so proud of you today, Mons.
What are you talking about? I'm not counting Trent because he was injured.
Hey, bro. I didn't say anything about Trent. I said I'm proud of you, bro. Can I
What
not
are
be
you
proud
proud
of my
of?
brother?
What are you proud of?
Just what you just said earlier about the back line, man. I'm proud of you, bro.
No, I'm saying because we've kept it. Another reason, I just think we've not been that good defensively is because we've had to keep switching defenders. Like someone's always been out. So when Robbo was starting to look kind of good, when Robbo started to look good, he got injured. Tsimikas comes in, he starts to look good, he goes and gets injured. Gomez comes in, starts to look good, but then has to go over to right back sometimes. Sometimes he has to play, I don't know, DM, I don't know.
Yeah.
And things just keep on changing. I think Konate was looking really good. He has the little niggle. And then, of course, Kwanzaa comes in. Kwanzaa starts looking really good to the point where I think was Kwanzaa even droppable the way he was playing? Was it a little bit unfair to drop him the way he was playing? Konate comes in, hasn't really quite looked the same. Then Klopp goes on to make a really bad defensive decision and go, you know what? Against Sparta Prague, I'm going to play Konate. Against Sheffield, I'm going to play Konate. But against Old Trafford, I'm going to play Kwanzaa. Are you fucking stupid?
Can I just ask, though?
Like,
based on what's been said, though, doesn't Konate come back straight into the team if he's better than Kwanzaa, though?
No, because for me, with Konate...
stinky.
Whoa.
Yeah, Matt's livid right now.
Yeah, Konate has more stinky moments than he has great moments.
It's not that like
what?
Yeah, I went there. I went there. Sit down. I went there. I think Konate just reminds me of Lovren. He just reminds me of Lovren.
What? Of Lovren?
No, that's wild, Jay.
Konate tries to win. When Konate's not on it, me and Mont spoke about this earlier. I said earlier, when Konate's on it, he looks like a well beater. Yeah.
Right.
When he's not on it, he is so opposite to how good he usually is. Like he fights the opponent like Lovren used to do instead of going for the ball and stuff like that. He gets himself out of position too easy. But when he's on it,
Lovren... go.
But when he's on it, when he's actually on it, he's a well beater. But there's
but Lovren was like how old and remember we never had a Lovren at 24 years of age, and not only that, I'd even say
he was 25 when Lovren came in, wasn't he?
No, I was saying about 26, 27 when we signed Lovren. No? Was he 25? Oh, fair play if that's the case. But even going back looking at Konate for Liverpool, you see last season when I know we didn't play that great, but Konate was easily our best centre back. I just think what it is with Ibu is Ibu's asked to do so much more. I know we always joke about Van Dijk sending out the foot soldiers and whatever, but we got to keep it a buck. When we do invert on that right-hand side, and Jamie, me and you've agreed on this, whether we invert or not, that right-hand side has got such a deficiency that right side of centre back has to do so much more. Like, here's the killer now. Kwanzaa's been absolutely amazing. And you might say, like, he just plays as well as Ibu. But then if we're going to even compare the two, like I feel like Konate over his Liverpool career has had bigger tests, obviously, when we've been in Champions League, like against
of course,
Vinicius Junior and whatnot. And
Which
I
fucked
think
up.
Kwanzaa is on his way up there, but I don't think he's as good as Ibu. And I think Ibu, for me right now, I know we can't really rate Matic because he's injured. I would still say Ibu's our second best centre back personally.
Hell no.
No. Matip's far.
No, I
Matip's
said we can't
really-
rate Matip right now because he's injured. I don't know how if we're just
No,
talking about Matip before the injury, no, we need to. All right, I'm just look at the injury he's had, bro.
It's only on me. It's only on me. If we got good money for Canate, I'd sell him tomorrow.
I'm not saying Kanate's dead food.
Matip with an ACL with a high line. We don't know how he's gonna be. That's why I'm saying that.
Yeah. We don't know how he's gonna return. But what I would say is that this season, Kanate was once the 4th choice centre back when everyone was fit.
Say that again, sorry.
He was the 4th choice centre back when everyone was fit.
Kanate.
Yes, he was.
So what you're saying is Klopp is perfection with his lineups. Then that's what you're saying.
I don't know. Well, think about it. At the start of the season,
I'm asking you the question because you're the one that put it out. I'm just asking.
At the start of the season,
I love it when I'm not involved in these debates.
At the start of the season, he was the centre back partnership was Virgil van Dijk and Joel Matip, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the first choice.
Right.
When Virgil got the red card, who came in?
Gomez.
Mm-hmm.
Gomez came in. He's actually good for those 2 games.
Right. So you're saying
I think Ibu was actually injured though.
So
no,
wait,
no. Because during even up to the Tottenham game, Konate was back on the bench and he stayed on the bench.
But Konate wasn't behind. Konate wasn't behind Kwanzaa at that point.
No. He was behind. Not 4th choice, 3rd choice. He was behind. Gomez.
3rd choice.
He was behind. Like the fact that he brought in Gomez at centre back and not Konate for me was crazy. At the time, was crazy. Like
hey,
like
Konate was the best centre back last season
because I didn't trust. I said Gomez can never play centre back for this club ever again after last season. Now, I said that wing back, cool, but we can do the wing back thing, but not centre back. But people say Konate was injured. Konate was fit. He was fit. Like he's come back and he stayed and he sat on that bench all the way up until Matip got his injury. He sat on that bench.
I can't take what Klopp does. Listen, I love him.
So my thing with Konate is that I think when he did eventually come in for Matip after the ACL, up until about January, I think Ibu was very, very good. I think he was very, very, very good. Now, the only thing with Konate that I think we need to be honest with ourselves about is that when Liverpool maybe aren't as structured, he very much struggles with certain aspects of using his brain. He never struggles with the physical side of defending. He never struggles with that. But he does struggle with the mental side of defending. So as Jamie said, sometimes he might focus on wrestling the attacker as opposed to holding the line. You know, or for me, he might have a rush of blood and rush forward like he did against Arsenal, and then all of a sudden you get caught and the lines all looking like this. Our high line is so important, and I feel like the reason why Matip plays isn't just because Matip's better on the ball, because I actually think that people haven't said this. Konate's got a lot better on the ball than what he was. He's actually really improved on the ball in terms of, you know, when Matt sometimes when Konate does the drive and run through the center, who do you think he got that from? He's definitely got that from Matt because he never used to do that.
It's the passing to me that I think
he's even pinged a few passes where, because his passing used to be horrific, and then now even his passing's got a little bit better. So I like that he's improving, but the mental side and the reason why he's inferior to Saliba quite by a little bit now, in my opinion, is simply because there's a listen, it is what it is, isn't it? Like him and Saliba don't sit at the same table. I think he's more comparable to Gabriel, in my opinion.
Oh, wow.
I think he's more comparable to Gabriel. Wow. And Gabriel's a very good defender, by the way. So that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
Put Konate next to Gabriel and you will sit, bro. Remember we spoke about structure.
You wouldn't put them next to each other though, because they're similar archetypes. You'd put Konate next to Saliba. You wouldn't put him with Gabriel.
Quick question: did Liverpool play like expansive football? Would you say
expansive?
Yeah,
I wouldn't. Yeah, I'd say
to a degree, at least to a degree, right?
Yeah, to a degree.
But you wouldn't say we play very good. We don't have a very good defensive structure, though, would you?
I'd say we employ defenders that specialize in 1v1 situations.
No, bro, no. Do we have a good defensive structure? Like that? Does Klopp have a good defensive structure when he sets up that team?
I wouldn't say good is a stretch. I wouldn't say it's bad, but I wouldn't say it's good.
And that's my argument, because this is how I got to look at it, yeah? our structure has never been good. Transitions, we always get caught out. Bro, we have to rely on Alisson Becker. And like you said, our defenders on these one-on-one situations, yeah? Bro, it's like risk and reward defending. That is kind of crazy when you deep it. As much as I love Jurgen, it is kind of crazy to think that another team like an Arsenal or Man City can still play expansive football, but maybe not as expansive, but a little bit more control. But defensively, they are more sound and they have things in check more. They don't have to rely on this one-on-one defending. It is high risk, high reward, so to speak, how we play from a defensive point of view, and we do utilize the high line. But I do think a lot of it is, yeah, we're just gonna allow the defenders to push up really, really high, and whatever happens behind them, yeah, we'll just leave them to deal with it. But I'm gonna be real. If you put Saliba in his Liverpool team and take out Van Dijk, do you really think you're gonna see the same Saliba? As great as Saliba is.
No, of course
But that's
not.
my argument.
I'm just
though.
saying
You
that
can't
Saliba,
do
like,
that.
I'm just saying Kanai is not as good. In my opinion, Kanai is not as good as Saliba.
No,
And
fair play. That's your opinion. Fair play.
Because for me, like, if you're not as good as Saliba, that doesn't mean you're a bad defender. I still think Kanai is a good centre back, but until this improves, he won't be a great centre back. That's what you need, and I think it's very difficult to teach this. I think it comes with age. I generally think it comes with age, and if you've already got it, then it's something. It's like the finishing thing. If you've got it, you've got it. Like, if you're a killer in front of goal, you're just a cold-blooded killer. You're able to slow things down in your head, you know. So I'm not. Listen, I don't want to crash it on Konate too much. I just feel like he's someone who's not been very good for Liverpool of the last 2-3
Sleeper
weeks.
gave away a pen in the Champions League game. I ain't even see Konate even do that yet.
Yeah, no. What?
I'm seeing Konate man Vinicius where Trent should be. But I'm just saying.
Does fuckery all the time. Matt, Konate is
No,
not as good.
Konate can get like wow.
He does fuckery a lot, man.
Who hurt you, bro? Who hurt you?
He's just not like Ibu, innit?
We don't want to hear it about Konate. Konate does fuckery, bro. But he's for me, he's still a good centre back because all his other attributes, for me, can cover up the fuck ups that he does. He's quick enough to recover. He's strong enough to get around the other side.
I've seen it for France, bro. Different animal.
Upamecano starts for France.
And no, not anymore, bro. He's been dropped, and he looked. Upamecano is a joke. Come on, let's keep it up.
Yeah, he bongs, but he's been starting for France, and
and they finally got rid of him, and now they're playing Saliba and Konate. They know the truth. All I'm saying is this year, I rate Saliba very, very highly. Saliba's easily one of the best defenders in the Prem. What I'm saying is, I don't understand.
So why is he better than Konate? If Konate is better than Saliba, then we have the best defense in the league, then clearly.
But what about the structure? It's not about the players, though. How you utilize the players is very, very important.
In my opinion, we do have the 3 best centre backs in the Premier League when they're fit.
We just don't bro. This high line madness.
Hold on, do you think Saliba's better?
That's why they want to punch us up.
You think Saliba's? I don't think Saliba's better than a fit Matip, personally.
He is, bro. He is.
Put Saliba in Liverpool's back line. How good does Saliba look?
He gets exposed.
Bro, put Konate in Arsenal's back line. You don't look good.
Yes, he does.
No,
he'll be an absolute menace.
No. He's not good enough on the ball to play for us. Matip would look good. For
Konate's not good enough on the ball.
Konate's dog shit on the ball.
Konate.
Wow, I can't believe I'm hearing it. Am I on the right channel? Am I on the right channel?
Konate is not good enough. Good enough on the ball to look good at Arsenal. He's not.
He's not good enough on the ball to. Are you being serious? To play for Arsenal?
He's not.
I don't think Konate is very good on the ball now.
He's not that good on the ball. He's improved on the ball, but he's not that good on the ball.
I can't believe you do. You know, so imagine if you go and watch Konate, do you know how much time this guy fizzes the ball? Like, I'm talking threading a pass into midfield and we're on an attack. But so in his first season, I would say he never really had that. If you go look at the way how he's even developed over last season and this season, bro, his passing has actually improved tremendously. And even then, I would have said it was average, but now I would say it's good.
The bar just wasn't that high to begin with.
Oh, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. If that's what you think, that's what you think.
His passing was so bad that when we see him fizz one pass into the midfielders, oh my god, it's just improved for me anyways. Like, I'm not gonna downplay man's opinion than that. We obviously will just disagree on it. But bro, like, I'm looking at certain things in the defender, and as much as I love Konate and I love especially he watches anime, he's great, he's brilliant in that. But he has too many brain farts to be put on the same level as Saliba. It's as simple as that.
You do know Saliba has brain farts as well. It's
This
just
is
that
what I'm
because of
saying.
No. First of all, very rare. Every defender has a fart, has a brain fart here and there. But Saliba is more intelligent, and his physical attributes obviously aren't like Konate's, because Konate's a unit. But Saliba's still a unit as well, just not on the cracked volume that Saliba is. You know what I'm saying? So Konate has more of the physical attributes, but Saliba's more intelligent. And that's why, and Matip is better than Konate. Maybe not the Matip post ACL, we don't know. But Matip is ahead of Konate for a reason. He's not even the second best centre back up the club. But we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear it.
I'll let you run with this Saliba agenda. If that's what you want to do.
It's
That's
not
what
an
you
agenda.
want to do.
It's not.
You do you, brother.
Bro, it's not an agenda. Like,
You do you, brother.
Let's cool, man. Let's keep it up. Is Konate the second best centre back at this club?
I think right now he is. Only because Matip's injury. If Matip was to go back to old school Matip, then I would say Matip.
How much better than Kwanzaa? How much better than Kwanzaa is Konate?
Oh my! Is this?
Wait, how much better than Konate is Kwanzaa?
I can't believe having this conversation.
I'm asking you, how clear? Like, how big is the gap between Kwanzaa and
Oh
Konate?
my days!
Honestly,
Quick question.
I didn't say. I'm asking the question.
I'm going to be honest with you. I do think it's quite a big gap, but I think Kwanzaa's excellent. It's just there is a big gap.
Okay.
We've never seen Kwanzaa Champions League. We've never seen him play international.
That's fine.
There's a big gap.
I was asking the question. I just want to gauge now. How far do you think Matip is ahead of Konate? The Matip that we saw proposed just before the LCL. What was the gap between those two then?
Not a big gap.
I want to gauge this.
There's a gap.
He closed the gap since he's been at the club, bro. He's closed the gap. He's closed the gap when he first joined. Obviously, he got better. Obviously, the only thing we really had against Konate was the injuries, but I think he did close the gap. And I think obviously it's hard to say, it's hard to gauge because obviously Matip's injury was so obviously it's a massive injury.
Yeah,
it's hard to say now. Listen, I would love to see Matip go back to old school Joel, but at his age, it's hard to see, and that's what I'm saying. It probably is Konate, bro. Konate probably is the second best, but that's only because of Matip's injury. If Matip never got injured, I would clearly sit here and say Matip is the second best because Matip is cold, bro. But,
fair enough. Marcus, then why do you say then Stones is better than Van Dijk? What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Stones is better than Konate.
At passing, yeah.
I don't.
At passing.
Don't know about that one.
If I've got 70 million for Konate, I'll send him tomorrow.
Who are you getting then, Jay? Who's the replacement, Jamie?
I'll get you, Matt. I'll get you.
You're gonna get me.
No, I'm only messing around with the Konate stuff. I actually think Konate is a good player. I just like to see people in the chat go absolutely ape shit. I literally actually do think Konate is a good player. My only problem is
we all say he's a good player, Jamie.
I just think he needs to learn. He needs to learn because he is only young still. But he makes some. But like we all admit, he does make some stupid moments sometimes, and wants to bully the defender at times.
A bit more than some teams, bro. It's a bit more.
My issue is it was more with Klopp because I don't think Klopp's ever told him he's Virgil's number one partner. That's my issue with it.
You don't need to be told that. Just go and do. He doesn't need to just do. He needs to think and do because he doesn't do both of them at the same time enough for me. But again, for me, often saved by his physical attributes. Same like a lot of players in this team. Saved by the physical attributes and not good enough and calm enough up here. Goes for our attackers as well. Same with some of our defenders. Same with our attackers. We don't want to hear it as a fan base, but that's what it is. It's the home
names, Do you want to name any names?
Come on, big man. Say the name.
It's your thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's your show, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's my show doesn't mean man can say what they want. It doesn't matter if it's my show. Like,
no, but you know what I'm saying? Leading the way, not your thing, innit? Pioneer. It's your time. It's your time. It's your time.
Man, you've been on the channel for 2 years, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't throw that curveball.
We got a conversation offline, bro.
Let me ask you guys a question then.
Yeah.
I presume Matip's going to go because his contract's come to an end. He's just had the
Yeah, I think
ACL.
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many centre backs would you bring in an ideal world? Who would they be?
Because I think going forward, it's going to be Virgin, Konate going forward.
And then we've got
Do
Kwanzaa,
you know-
3.
Do you know what I'd go and get?
Kwanzaa's there. I think Joe Gomez proceeds as a wing back. I don't think.
Or fifth choice.
I'd get Anderson from Palace. I think he's a great defender.
Could he play in our system though, Joe?
We ain't going to play this system next year, are we?
I do like the idea of the two sporting centre backs. Inacio, what's the other one's name?
Diamande. Yeah, Diamande.
I don't mean it, but every time I watch Inacio, he's been terrible.
Really?
Every time I've watched it. I've watched him about 6 or 7 times. He's not really been that great.
Fair play.
But yeah, it's one of them ones. So I don't know. I don't want to home in on Konate too much because he's not like the main issue. That was just a conversation on Konate. Let's obviously, Carol. Now we're going to get to the difficult bit. The wing backs.
Difficult for you.
The wing. No, it's going to be difficult for you to hear because I want to talk about Conor Bradley. I want to talk about the right back position for Liverpool.
So have you brought me on this show just to ruin my mood, brother? Is that what you've done?
Hey, I didn't ruin your mood. Liverpool did. Don't blame me. I didn't ruin your mood. Liverpool.
Come then, bro. Let me know what you got to say about
Nathaniel Klein ruined our mood. Nathaniel Kleiny on Love and Hip Hop, what they called him. Yeah. The way he celebrated.
I did say to people we let Nathaniel Klein go too early. You know, no one listened to me.
I heard that because you know what it is? Because remember when he broke his back and Trent took his place. I remember he came up for one game against United and was actually exceptional. Do you remember the game?
He was.
Do you know why we let him go though? Because Klopp don't know how to use a squad.
Yeah.
The big up the Herbsman says Cal made a good point earlier. Matip not being in the team costing us the title. I do think.
Herbsman, I didn't say it's cost us the title, but I do think it's been a massive.
I know our defending has been shocking, but again, I think it goes on to structure, not personnel. It's our attack.
Could you also say that as well, though? But like, if we now got to see how good Kwanzaa actually is.
Kwanzaa's quality.
Yeah, no, I'm saying
good though.
I'm saying without the Matip injury, do we get to see Kwanzaa?
No, probably not.
Absolutely.
Do we see him develop the same way?
I don't think so.
I think we do. I think we do because he plays Europa. He plays fully Europa.
I think Klopp is doing that whole bias thing.
I think him coming in and playing Premier League games proper helped him even more. I think it improved him even more. Like I was seeing
injuries help Kwanzaa's development.
Bro, I was seeing him let someone press and then popping the ball round. And I was seeing him do stuff, and I'm like you know when how he made the mistake, but he also plays a part in the goal against United when he drives. He makes the drive and run.
Yeah.
Like I know he's already got that cow in it, but I feel like playing in the Prem I think it enhanced it a bit more.
I remember Matip. Even if Matip didn't get the ACL, Matip and Konate would have still picked up injuries throughout the season. So Kwanzaa would have definitely got game time.
Wouldn't have got as much though. Like I would never see Kwanzaa maybe starting against United, man. But I know he might have made the mistake, but like big games, like and Man City,
maybe not that.
You're right though, because the other two always pick up injuries. You're right, but I just don't know if he gets the same amount of game time.
Probably not.
I don't know if we know. If we can really, if we would sit here and go, hey, Kwanzaa is this, we might just get the odd game here or there. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So just to obviously let's mark this moment for the Bradley talk. Obviously, Bradley's unfortunately got the injury. We now know we've got a solid right back there. We have a very solid right back. He's very balanced. Well, the genuine consensus that he's balanced. Here's the bit that people aren't going to like again today. More home truths. Bradley is not that good at defending. He is not as good as everyone makes it out to be. Anyways, Bradley is he's an okay defender, but because he runs around a lot and he has a lot of energy, people make it seem like he's better than he is. Bradley has been getting bun up down the right side of Liverpool's attack for a minute now. Yeah, and it's not a Trent thing. I'm not even talking about Trent because I think Trent would have got bun up same way. Yeah, but when people act like Bradley is clear of defending, he's clear of Trent when it comes to defending. For me, I can't agree with that. Like Brighton, bun up our right side. Sheffield United at times, bun up our right side. Crystal Palace, bun up our right side. Man United bun up our right side. That right side, and I'm not just talking from the centre mid because I understand the whole centre mid and I get it. But Conor Bradley he's been getting bun up, and we're not like it's like we talk about when we talk about Bradley's defending. We do this. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. And Callum, I know you're looking at me thinking, nah, this guy's a good defender. He's all right. He's all right.
Hey, I didn't say anything, bro.
Go on. Am I wrong? Go on. You lot, hit me up. I just think Bradley. Bradley applies himself more, so maybe that's why he's a little bit better. But the gap between
Bradley's
Trent
got
and Bradley
more...
defensively is not,
right.
bro.
All
bro,
right.
No, I dare you to finish that sentence. I dare you to finish the sentence.
Tell me what that he's been getting moved to.
No. Finish the sentence you were going to say before about Trent and Bradley. Go on, I dare you.
What? They're not that different defensively. They're the same.
You a damn liar, bro.
They're not that. They're bro.
Damn liar, bro.
I said Bradley applies himself a bit more, so he might be a little bit better.
Bradley's better than Trent defensively. He's not even close.
I strongly disagree with that. So go on, Matt and Jamie. Me and Carl, we're gonna go back and forth on this forever, innit? So you guys can have it because this is round 5, and I believe this is round 5 or round 6 now.
Here's what I think.
I can see Carl starting to tire, and his starts is changing. So
Bradley has more of an appetite to defend. I think position-wise, he probably is better than Trent. And I think maybe again, even for Bradley, but listen, you got to understand he's a young defender that playing against some of the best wingers in the Prem as well. At some point, people will get the better of him. It happens. But me and Jamie have been saying the same thing. Listen, he hasn't been perfect. We know this. He hasn't. But one thing I will say is this, though, and Jamie will probably agree with me. That right-hand side, when it was Bradley, McAllister, and Jota starting. Jota was roaming, but it was starting. I don't know if you remember. We see they're a little bit more defensively solid. Because I think what it is, again, Mons, even though I get what you're trying to say, like, whoever you put on that right side is getting bun up, but I do think Bradley is probably a better defender.
No, I said if someone said,
and I think that's more to his application. It's not even about the talent, it's application. Bradley doesn't mind defending like, whereas Trent is more like, fam, just run. Do you know what Trent will do? More time. Trent will put a foot in, but Trent will try and like run you by line and hope that you run off the pitch so you can just be like, I got the ball.
Stay where he is and
don't get me wrong. Do you get what I'm saying? Bradley's not a bad player. I think Bradley's brilliant. He's a top talent, bro. Bradley's a top talent. Like, for me, he's actually a right-footed Andy Robertson. I think that highly of him. Like, he's a right-footed Andy Robertson.
Very, very good.
Disagree.
I feel like he's a little bit wasteful, but that will come with age, and he's cool. That's fine. I'm not on him like that.
Even the goal was scored against Chelsea. No,
I was gonna say he's already got a better shot than Robertson, and he's
one goal because he's not good in front of goal, Cal. He's not good in front of goal.
I never said he's good in front of goal. He's got a better shot than Robertson, though. Go check out his
I've got a better shot than Robert. I've got a better shot than Robert.
Go check the goals he scored for Bolton as well. Also, in terms of Robertson, we can all agree Robertson's got one kind of cross. The inside whip, the inside low.
He's just got a whip.
Bradley's got more variety in terms of his delivery into the box. Not saying his delivery is as good as Prime Robbo.
I'd hear it. Probably a wider variety. I think this Robbo. I think more so, especially this Robbo that we're seeing now, like the 30-year-old Robbo.
I'm not gonna have man disrespect Bradley. I ain't having it, man.
I'm not, bro. Again,
Bradley's cold, man. Bradley's cold,
bro. Bradley's cold, but let's stop glorifying this man's defensive ability. He got Adingra fucked him up.
Quick question: Have we been better balanced though? He might not be a better player than Trent.
Bro, but like I understand Trent in terms of wanting to defend. That's why I said Bradley wants to defend more because he's
and that's why I think.
Hold on, let's end it here. That doesn't mean who starts right back? Who starts right back? Who should start right back for Liverpool?
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
For what reason?
For every reason.
List the reasons.
What do you mean list the reasons? We've been successful with Trent at right back, whether it's inverted, whether it's normal, regardless whether it's traditional or inverted. Trent is the better option. He has the X factor from delivery. Defensively, I don't think I don't think they remember. I don't agree with you when you think they're worlds apart defensively. I don't think that. I watched Bradley very carefully, and he gets fucked up same way in one-on-ones. He got bun up on the weekend. He got bun up in the last 4 games before that, and people won't talk about it. I'll talk about it Because I
Trent's been getting bun up for years.
Huh?
Trent's been getting bun up for years.
Trent wins us games. And for me, as I said, if Trent had a bad season as a traditional right back, so we decided to invert. And still statistically, in the inverted system, we are leading in the Premier League in points acquired. We are leading. We are top since we've gone to the inverted system. Now, I'm with you, Cal. I don't think we should invert 100% of the time. I think we should know when and when not to invert. I think certain games you go for it for the inverted system. I think other games you don't go for the inverted system. I think it's that. So I'll break bread with you on that one. But for me, what Trent offers going forward is way more than what Bradley offers going forward, in my opinion, for Liverpool, especially in the inverted system. Bradley is still a good balanced wing back, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is still Trent Alexander-Arnold, and what he brings technically and stabilizes us on the ball as well. I'm not saying Bradley's bad on the ball, by the way, but Trent is just better. He's a better footballer. Now, again, defensively, if I thought they were worlds apart defensively, Cam would be on your side of the camp. But I don't think Bradley is that much better defensively than Trent. I think he's a little bit better. Like, again, I think it's like here. It's here, honestly. And maybe that people are saying in the chat that there's a reason that our right backs get exposed defensively because of the lack of legs and the system built around the right side of Liverpool's team being very vulnerable on the right side. I don't know if you guys agree with that, but if someone explains the reasons for that, I can hear it. But
the reason our right backs get exposed constantly is because our front three can't defend from the front like they used to do with Mane, Bobby, and Salah. We squeezed up the pitch so well with that front three, players couldn't get out. The opposition couldn't get out, so they were never exposed at the back. Now you got a half-cooked Salah who can't be bothered walking back. You got Diaz who tries his best, but he's not great at it, and you got Darwin who can barely tie his laces. So when you've got that, you're going to be exposed at the back all the time, constantly. That's why the ball comes. That's why when we lose the ball high up the pitch, it just goes straight over the top. You know, that never used to happen back in the day. We can't defend from the front. And in the Jurgen Klopp system, you have to be able to defend from the front in the press. It's all about pressing from the high end of the pitch. So we get exposed at the back. So it doesn't really matter who plays at right back, left back, centre back half the time, because we get exposed no matter what.
Jamie, let me get these super chats, and then obviously we'll go to.
I've got a question for you, man. I've got a question for you, bro.
Yeah, all right, that's cool. It's all right. You don't get your question. All right, twin. All right, twin. Big up, Dr. Blick. Wow. For the super chat, he goes, "Why does Nunes cook for his country? Why does
What's he cooking?
Why does Sobo cook?
No, I can answer this one.
What food is he making? Someone let me know. What food is Nunes making for his country?
What food is he making?
Yeah, what food is he making, bro?
You're taking the piss.
No,
Uruguay usually play quite deep, and they hit teams on a counter attack. What does Darwin's Nunes play into when there's space behind the back line?
Jamie, remember what we said? We
said this earlier. We said this
before
earlier,
you guys got here. We said, remember when Nunes was put in a front two with Salah, and sometimes Firmino would. And when Nunes got injured, Firmino came in, and Firmino played with Salah in the front two, and we beat City with that front two, I believe. Like we were saying, if we dropped our line 10 yards deeper, would we see a better Nunes?
Yeah. No, because teams still wouldn't. He
said he got more time to think. He's got more time to think.
No, just teams wouldn't advance 10 yards.
Nah, stop that.
Teams wouldn't advance 10 yards on us. They wouldn't.
They're not gonna buy it. Imagine that. They're not gonna buy it.
Yeah, they're not gonna buy it.
They're not gonna fall for it.
Dr.
You're gonna try Nunes on the ball, some creator. They're not gonna buy into that, bro.
That's what they're not gonna buy it. Big up Dr. Blicky goes, all our players look better for their country. Do they? Salah doesn't.
Gakpo does.
Diaz does. Gakpo plays left wing.
Oh, he actually got a point.
Play.
He's got a point. Dr. Blick's got a point. And big up the herd, he goes, Cal, don't pay Monts no mind. You don't want Trent in the midfield. He's strongly against it. No, I just said in this system. Cal, can you vouch? I said in the new system, I'm fine with that. In the new system. But in this system, hell to the no.
So let me ask you then, if Trent's doing it invert in your team right now, who's right centre midfielder? Oh, sticky, innit? thought so.
Whoa. We have guys like whoa.
It's not in here. I got wipes.
Whoa.
Pause. Yo,
I got them dude wipes. I see them sponsored everywhere.
J-May.
play one of their clips, bro.
J-May.
Brother,
Sorry, I've been quiet for 5 minutes. I apologize.
So go on, Mons. Who plays right centre midfield to allow Trent to do the invert?
I prefer McAllister on the left. I'll probably say Curtis Jones, but since he's come back from injury, he's not impressed me.
Curtis Jones right centre midfield won't work with Trent inverted.
Okay, no, I hear it. I said it, but in terms of if it's
you're gonna have to play your worst nightmare to accommodate Trent.
Yeah, I probably would. I don't think Harvey's the worst shout in the world. I don't think it's the worst shout, but whether it would work long term.
Much thinks he's slick. Sure. He changed that last minute. It wasn't Elliot. It wasn't. Who did you say it was? Sorry, right centre mid.
No, I said Curtis. But because
no, but then Cal said not Curtis. So what? So who did you say just a minute ago?
Say his name.
I don't want. If I say the name, then the meme has to play. So what do you not want?
No, who?
Don't try and reverse it. Don't try and reverse.
No, because I know what you need to say.
It's probably gonna have to be Szoboszlai in it. It's probably gonna have
to be. Then.
It's probably gonna have to be Szoboszlai. But
why are you playing Szoboszlai?
Why am I playing Szoboszlai?
Why is Szoboszlai playing his team for you, Mons?
He's more of a natural right-sided 8 than the rest of them are. But how about this?
So you need to have someone in the team. You need to sacrifice someone in the team to make
the real guy I want to play there, who I think probably deserves a run out. Everyone's gonna think I'm crazy.
With Thiago.
No, fam. No. I mean, yeah, but no. Yeah,
but no. The chat where Mons is trapped.
It's actually Gravenberch. I think Gravenberch would have.
What?
Actually, yeah.
Hold on, Mons. What?
Oh,
Mons. As much as I
favor, please. Get out of here, man.
This season,
get out of here, man.
Listen, and obviously, listen. Szoboszlai physically would have to do the running to accompany, obviously, Trent inverting in it, like a good Szoboszlai. Because when Szoboszlai was playing good at the start of the season, Trent inverting was never an issue. It was never an issue. But now, like, Szoboszlai can offer legs. In it. But he doesn't offer anything else other than his legs. It's drag long shots. And hair flicks and winks at the fucking camera that I can't bear. Like, even when he was getting ready.
You do realize, I know something. Got 7 goals. I get it's not great. I'm sitting here like I'm saying 17, but 7 goals and couple assists for guys having a shocking season. Yeah, we can probably expect better. No, but we can expect better though. That's what I'm saying. There's hope for him, in my opinion.
But when it comes to someone like that, standards, bro.
Of course, we can get better from him next season. Same thing with Gravenberch. All Gravenberch has right now is, I swear to you, he's just got that little drop for the shoulder. That's what Gravenberch has at the moment.
Gravenberch is techie with it. He's just a bit lazy, in my opinion.
Just does a little bit like, I'll be
Gravenberch, I'm gonna be real. He's actually not that techie.
I feel like the inverted system.
Carl, don't. He's techie.
Gravenberch isn't actually that techie. He's good on the ball.
Yes, he is. Yes, he
bro,
is.
he's techie. You just
yes, bro.
He's not that techie.
Bro, do you know so crazy? You see Szoboszlai for Hungary, yeah?
How about this? Gravenberch is more
so different for Liverpool. Like the way he even plays.
Hold on. Sorry, Cal. Gravenberch is more technical than Szoboszlai.
No.
Yes, he is.
No.
Yes, he is.
He got better ball retention, I'd say. He got better ball retention.
He's more techie. He's a better dribbler.
Yeah. No, Gravenberch is a better dribbler than Szoboszlai.
He's a better ball carrier.
I say Szoboszlai.
That's not even close.
Just get him from playing A to B. No flashing.
Dribble is whack.
No, A to B. If you're going from A to B, Szoboszlai. But again, it might not look the prettiest.
Fair enough. Who's better on the half turn? It's not even close. Not even close.
Yes, Gravenberch.
Yeah, that's Gravenberch's thing, though, isn't it?
Who's got a better first touch?
Szoboszlai. Gravenberch is constantly losing the ball.
I'm not gonna lie. There's been games
and
Gravenberch couldn't even control the damn football.
He's virtually doing the splits, trying to chase his second ball.
Fam. Have you not seen Szoboszlai receive the ball in close quarters?
Have you
You're
not seen
thinking
it?
of Gravenberch when he's got all the time in the world, though. I've seen Gravenberch when he's under
Bro,
pressure. And
Sobo when he receives the ball, cause yeah, you know what, fam? Because he look. How about this? He's probably looking at the camera right fucking now, bro. No, Matt.
yeah,
Matt,
there was no need for that. Listen, right now.
probably taking a selfie right now, bro. When he was getting ready to come on the pitch, I promise you, he glanced at the camera. How the fuck did you know the camera was there? Did you 1-0 down in the title race? Why the fuck do you know where the camera is?
But here's the problem, Mons. As much as you're annoyed with him, you've got to still play him because you want to play
Yeah,
Trent.
because I believe. Listen, I believe. Yeah, I
So
believe we can play him back into form. But it's getting to the point where now it's like, it's like every game's a cup final. So can we afford to play him back into form? Do you know what I mean? I think we gassed his head too much. Honestly, I think we gassed his head there.
I think it's been misused. Klopp wanted to be some all-conquering Henderson regen. Like, bro, you know what it is, bro? Allow man to actually be a part of the attack. Because you see what we've done with McAllister. I know they're two different players, and I think McAllister is more. He's got a better IQ, right? But I think Klopp has kind of said to McAllister, like, I'm gonna give you, like, I'm gonna allow you to do what you want to do. I think Sobo's a little bit more restricted, bro, in terms of what he's asked to do. I'm not saying McAllister ain't better. Of course, McAllister's better, but I just feel like Sobo's a bit restricted, bro, in terms of what Klopp wants.
Yeah, no, he is. I do hear it. Let's move on from the obviously. In fact, just to quickly conclude the right back situation, Matt. What's your and this is for everyone in the chat. What is your? Do we need to pack in the inverted wing back situation completely, or play Trent as a traditional right back? Because Bradley's injured now. So
yeah.
Do we play Trent as a traditional right back, or do we still get him to invert and persist with Szoboszlai, or do we try something slightly different? I think changes need to be made in general, but let me know what you guys.
I think Bradley will be fine for the Fulham game, by the way.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'll say this: if Trent is fit and available,
Trent's fit though, no. So why is Bradley playing?
I'll say this: don't risk Bradley. I'll play Gomez left back, Virgil, Ibu, and it sounds crazy. I would, even though I want to see Trent in midfield because I think that will be next season. I've kind of gone on record and said this on Coppish. We're not going to see Trent in midfield until next season because Klopp has left it too late to kind of experiment with that now, in my opinion. And we have a bet, actually, me, Cal, and Drift, and I said, you won't see Trent start in midfield. You'll see him invert, but you never see him start in midfield. So I'm going to stick to my bet. And I think you'll see Trent right back, but he will invert. And Gomez and Virgil and Ibu will be a back three. And listen, although it can cause problems, we've got a lot of weapons when Trent is there. And I think for now, you go with what you know. Next season is a different story. I think next season probably scrap the invert thing and just move Trent into midfield. But right now, I'll put Trent right back and invert him with Gomez. But Gomez has to play left back though. If not, it can't work.
So it's not because listen, I'm not gonna lie. I think Robbo right now is the only one playing like we're in the title race.
Yeah.
But the problem is with Robbo is
I think he's been brilliant the last 3 games.
No, he has. But Robbo will have that one game where he'll do the one-man press thing and it could be costly. That's the only thing I worry about with Robbo. But like you said, though, he's been absolutely amazing. But I don't think as well as Robbo is, if you're going to get him that high on the pitch, his crossing has to be on point or he has to score. Well, he ain't going to score, so that means the crossing has to be on point.
I think that Robbo, though, needs to play a run. I think Robbo, because Robbo's not as good as he used to be, he now needs to go. Remember when Robbo just come in and be the best left back in the team every time? Even if you get,
but you can invert though if you play
Robbo.
Trent.
I'm not inverting Robbo, but I'm saying that.
Trent, are you inverting?
Huh?
No, Robbo, are you inverting Trent with your lineup?
Huh?
No, are you inverting Trent with your lineup?
Yes.
So you're going to invert, and then you're going to have a back three of Robbo, Virgil, and Ibu.
I'm saying if Gomez is probably the suit if Trent inverts. If Trent plays traditional right back, then Robbo can play traditional.
No, I'm asking what you would do.
Oh, what I would do, I'll play Trent traditional right back.
You know, we inverted Trent.
Yeah, I play traditional right back, and I feel like And because Matt, remember, it's not always one thing than the other. I think when you
You
play
don't want to
in
play
game,
right back anymore, bro.
I feel like Matt, in game, there's certain times you're on the ball you can invert, and then off the ball you can be conventional right back without overlapping. And I think that's what Trent's game is at the moment. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what Trent's game is at the moment. Like I said to Cal, like I'll concede to Cal and say that the invert isn't an every game sort of thing, especially when the players, because there is such a thing as the players getting slightly burnt out. I feel like for me, a lot of this, I feel like concentration levels are starting to drop, and I feel like the inverted system might be a detriment in certain games. And I feel like some games needs to be traditional, other games need to be inverted. And sometimes I don't even think we need to overcomplicate it. I think a lot of our games where we've dropped points is individual mistakes and lapses of concentration and bad finishing. I think those. I think if we're trying to perform better as a team, then we can move on from the
Wait, let me ask one last question.
Hold on.
But
If we're trying,
but you said you were the last person, if I'm correctly, if I'm wrong, you were like, but when we invert, we've made obviously why would you not stick to a system that you know, rather than asking Trent to do something he doesn't like doing?
No. It's
traditional right back.
No. If he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't play. For one, if he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't play because no one's bigger than the badge. As I agree, as you know, what I'm saying, no one's bigger than the badge. But Trent is still the best option we have at right back because you keep your X factor players in the team. Even if they don't want to do the job, then you don't play. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying. Trent can still play traditional right back. Trent's defending this season has been fine. He's been fine. He's been fine defensively this season. Why people acting like he's been crap defensively is crazy.
He hasn't been good defensively this
season. Been fine. I will disagree on that. He's been fine defensively this season. I don't think there's I ain't seen a difference between him and Bradley defensively this year at all. I've not seen a massive difference. One runs a bit more. They both got bun the same way. One just runs a bit more, and it's a bit more embarrassing when it happens to Trent because he looks like he don't try. He's not as aware. So it's fair enough. But if we're talking the reasons, some of the other reasons, I look at silly mistakes and I also look at lapses of concentration. If we look at when we've been inverting, of course, it has its detriments to the team. But man, look at the things that really, really cost us this season. In the Arsenal game, when they had their foot on our neck, we actually got into the game. Drifty will probably agree with me on this one. We got back into the game. Yeah, we was controlling the game. One ball over the top, lapse of concentration between Alisson and Virgil. We ended up giving them the game. We gave Arsenal the game. City, we gave them the draw.
Sorry, just on that. We keep on doing this. Do we remember how we scored our first goal in that?
Yeah, of course.
And do you remember the first half in that game? We were tactically
that's why I said foot on the neck. They had their foot on our neck, Cal.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, so again, like tactics are being overlooked. Why do we keep on going behind first in games? Why is it that the high line is disjointed? Why is it that when we invert, sometimes players are out of position? Why is it on defensive transitions, everyone's having to sprint back, but 9 times out of 10, someone doesn't actually have a man to mark. They're just sprinting back into position. The defensive structure is all wrong.
I agree. The defensive structure needs adjusting.
So it's not just down to personal issues.
It's not just down to that. But the story of our season is that obviously we've been so good going forward. And again, in terms of goals conceded, we've conceded 33 goals in the Prem this season. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. But for our standards of defending, I think it should be a little bit better for the individual defenders we have.
Should be in the 20s.
It should be in the 20s. But again, Arsenal have conceded 5 more goals or 6 more goals than us. Less goals, sorry. Less goals than us.
Behind 21 times out of 32 in the league.
And I understand. And again, that is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That is crazy. But I'm not with this whole thing of that this season it's just been individual brilliance that's got us over the line. That does not happen by fluke if we're at game week 32 and now things are starting to look bleak. I just think that's disingenuous to what we've been doing for a lot of the season. Matip and Verge were very good at the start of the season. Kanate and Matip Kanate and Verge had a very good run in the team. When the back line was Bradley, Gomez, Kanate and Verge, there was a good run defensively in the team.
Who's been the best goalkeeper in the Premier this season?
I don't think anyone's been very good.
Up until his injury, who was better than Alisson in goal?
Vicario,
No,
maybe
not-
Vicario maybe had a shot, but probably
Allison
Second,
made the
second.
most
You
saves.
can't say Vicario didn't have a shot. Vicario was
No, I said Vicario second. Alisson
Yeah,
was the best
I-
player and best goalkeeper in the Premier League before he got injured. Why is
Yeah.
that? Because he was saving us.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Kelleher's come in. Do you know what? At one point, Kelleher was outperforming his XG by like 5.
Mhm.
That means he was pulling off superhero saves, or else we would have conceded 5 goals that we should have conceded.
All right, here's another one. So going forward then. All right, so Jamie, let me know what you think. Do you think Trent needs to go, like Trent doesn't come in at right back at Bradley? What do we do with that position? What do we do with the invert? So are you agreeing with Matt and you bring in Trent?
So
but
what?
go-
Right now,
Robbo? Like, do you have to drop
Right.
Robbo if you play Trent? Like what Matt said.
no. Look, Trent's got play inverted no matter what. We saw it when he came on on Sunday. He went straight into the middle of the park.
Yeah.
Like he literally went straight to the middle of the park. He didn't even look at the right back area.
he
He literally, Klopp sent him on, and he literally just ran to the middle of the park.
And he went like that to Ibu. He pointed.
Yeah,
to Ibu.
you go over.
Yeah.
You cover the right
So-
side.
Yeah.
That's
Trent-
not
yeah.
that's not going away under Jurgen Klopp. It just ain't. So I literally think Klopp goes Canate, Virgil, Trent, Robbo for the rest of the season.
Okay.
That's what he does
All
for the
right.
rest of the season.
Matt, sorry, Cal. What's your backline for the rest of the season then?
If Bradley's not got a long-term injury, I'm going Bradley right back, Canate, Virgil, and Robbo.
Man.
So no Trent, but that's only because you want Trent in midfield.
Brother, how many times do I have to say?
No, but you know what that means. But that means if you're Jurgen Klopp, you're basically saying
Trent don't play.
Trent
Don't play.
because he's not
Trent don't play.
he's not
That's
putting him
what
in
I'm
midfield this season.
I'm not Jurgen Klopp. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm saying so Bosline's been stinking up the place. You clearly don't trust Harvey Elliott to play from the beginning. Gravenberch
You're
ain't
saying
it.
Trent right.
Jones
Yeah.
and McAllister ain't it from the right hand side. So I'm going to play Trent, and I'm going to have some balls and actually start him in the position where he actually plays
If
in the
you
game.
play Trent right CM, who's DM?
Endo,
And then left CM.
McAllister.
There's no
I hear
pace
that,
in that
I hear that,
midfield.
I hear
Fuck,
that.
there's no pace in that midfield.
But the ball retention is pretty good now. Was there pace in the midfield with Busquets, Iniesta, and Xavi?
They're not Busquets, Iniesta, and Xavi.
They don't have to be. They just have to keep the ball well enough. And they can do that against 9, 10,
No, but
9.
Calvi,
Now I go with Jamie. Now I go with Jamie's question.
generational
Now-
elite
Hold on,
madmen.
I'm gonna go with Jamie's question. I'm gonna go with Jamie's question. How many goals do we actually score in possession and not through turnovers?
This is a trick
Are you
question.
who's the question?
Who are
to?
you asking? I don't even know who you're asking.
The open question.
Repeat that then, please, bro.
How do we get the majority of our goals? Like, and because we don't. In fact, I'll just answer the question myself. We don't score a lot of goals through possession of our own. We don't. We score a lot of our goals through turnovers. Yeah, and if we're a possession. If we want to be a possession-based team, I feel like the goals rapidly decrease because of the emotion, because of how emotional our attackers are.
Yeah, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Trent's not emotional. Trent will be running through. He will see a pass and he will make it. He's not going to do a Szoboszlai and do that emotional stuff. He's not going to do.
But Matt says it's a 10.
Say again.
Matt says it's a 10.
Matt says who Szoboszlai is it? Raw. I didn't see that straight.
So I got something cooking for months. Pause. It's all right.
Somebody smell like shit.
It's all right. Don't worry. Remember, I ain't saying nothing yet. I ain't saying
With
nothing yet. Don't
McAllister
worry.
and Trent in there, I bet our forwards get better quality of chances created.
I agree with that.
Hey, Kedem is on you, Cal. He's been on you for all chatting like Trent, the guy hitting the crossbar versus us.
That's one chance. That
Hold on, isn't Kadima and Nunes, fam?
Oh.
Somebody smell like shit.
Kadima,
Nah,
bro, you told me Nunes was a bagsman.
Oh.
Came with the smoke.
Big up Dr. Biggie goes, Cal Nunes is a better.
Such a liar. Kadima, we
Dr.
had you on Coppish calling, bro.
Dr. Biggie
no.
says, Cal Nunes
Yeah,
is a
you've
better
been
conversion
exposed,
rate.
Kadima. I can't even lie.
So guys, let me read this one. He goes, he says Cal Nunes has a better conversion rate for the Uruguay. And H
Yeah,
said,
I can
spamming feints don't make you techie. Shaka soon come. Why did you spell come like that, brother? Please don't ever do that again. Why for that? And thank you for the super
In
chat.
it. Why for that? No Diddy as well. No, make sure we say the no Diddy.
I've accidentally messaged. I've accidentally spelt that way when I was messaging my mum once. When
Show me broski, please.
Because she asked me where I
just play a clip. Fill out an advert for Jamie. Play an advert. We're gonna take an ad break, people. Ad break.
You're proving my point. No, you're proving the point. We're fucking 15th. It's on the. We're 15th. We are 15th, sir. We are 15th. We are.
So I had to cut to the truth.
Matt, was you not here last week when I told the story about the money in my mum's purse?
Yeah. Listen,
I don't even want to know. No, do you know what, Jay? Do you know what? Because it's like 2:30 in the morning. I know it's probably gonna be something crazy.
Yeah, it's mad.
I know it's crazy.
I called her a prostitute.
Oh,
yeah, we would have been dead if we did that.
I wouldn't, bro. I won't be here. Bro. I won't be on no live stream.
You lot would be live streaming my funeral.
And listen, guys, by the way, there's still 300 people in the house, but only on 131 likes. I just
let's count the likes, man. Like 2:30 in the morning, people.
Yeah, like we haven't got too long left. We haven't got too long left, but yeah, like come on, guys, make sure you do smash the like button. And of course, we're 9 subscribers away from 9,100. 91% on the way to 10K. On that 5-figure journey. So please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content. Of course, Liverpool Therapy isn't usually as brutal as this, but we basically had our hearts ripped out from our chests by the very players that we put our neck on the line for. So we're all in a bad place at the moment. I was actually in quite a good mood today, but then I remembered the weekend. So yeah, one of them ones. Yes, Kyle, why'd you do that, fam?
Because I don't want to cut you. I don't want to cut you. What's your starting? What's your starting attack?
Oh, you want to go straight to the attack? Okay, let's talk about the attack.
I've got mine.
Salah, Diaz. Oh, do you know what? Actually, you know what?
Wrong.
Do you know what? Let me change that. I've really liked what I've seen from Gakpo left wing, but I don't think Diaz is droppable at the moment. I've really liked what I've seen from the front line. I usually go over Salah, Jota, Diaz in it, and then Nunes off the bench, and then maybe Diaz off 70th minute for Gakpo. But I feel like Gakpo, Jota, Salah wouldn't be the worst thing. But I feel like we'd lose that electricity. I just think genuinely Diaz is not droppable at the moment. I think he was one of the attackers that weren't that bad against Palace. I feel like
don't take out Diaz.
I feel like the scissor kick was a good save from Henderson. I don't think that's a bad miss.
I feel like you're keeping someone in because I think of their reputation personally. That's just my.
But so what? So you don't think Diaz has been good the last?
No. Diaz can right now, as things stand right now.
Oh, you want to drop Salah?
But Salah and Nunes are absolutely.
I think everyone else right wing is shit though, isn't it? Like
I understand that
shit. Like, do you know what it's like? If we had an adequate right winger replacement, then I would drop Salah. Like, and to be fair, Harvey Elliott. Like,
could Diaz do a decent job?
Even against Atalanta, Harvey Elliott for me was making the right runs, making the right passes. He was very unlucky with the shot that hits the crossbar on the post. Very unlucky. Like, again, I think we've spoken about it. Salah hasn't hit that curler in a minute. Harvey Elliott made it look easy.
Salah hadn't hit that since 17-18 against Alisson, bro. I'll be real.
Against Southampton, actually. Oh yeah, Southampton.
Would you play Diaz on the right, maybe? Because that's what I'm thinking.
Nah, because I feel like that messes up his mojo. I'm
gonna be real. I'd rather have a Diaz that might not be as cooking on the left, on the right. I'd have a Gakpo on the left because I think Gakpo, I know I'm going to get from Gakpo, cut inside, shoot, bang. And then I want Jota up front. I think right now, as things stand, Salah and Nunes should be sitting on that bench and thinking about how they're going to work their way back into the team. And I know that's kind of harsh on Salah because I think Salah is more bad form, more so than Nunes. I think, unfortunately, and I don't like saying this because listen, I will support anybody that wears a shirt, but Nunes is more of a fundamental problem for me. Whereas I think Salah's really, really out of form.
Yeah,
and I think the other three players are just better on form right now. Jota's just come back from injury, so I think it's a bit harsh to say his miss was just as, even though it was criminal, but I don't look at Jota and think, you're going to miss all them opportunities there. I know Jota will be Jota. So that's why I would start those three.
Me, I don't drop Salah in it just because of the lack of right wing. I'm the only person, unless Harvey Elliott's coming in at right wing, I'm not dropping Salah. Do you know what? I didn't want to say Dan's up top in it. I didn't want to say Jayden Dan's up top. But I'll be honest, Jota pissed me off, innit? No one going to talk about it. Jota pissed me off.
Hold on.
Are you having a go at Jota?
He pissed me off. I think I said Curtis Jones's miss was the worst. Yeah,
it was.
But Jamie, Jamie obviously was. Did you say Jota's miss? I think Jota's miss was bad, really bad.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Really bad.
It was bad. It was bad.
It was
Could
bad.
have taken a touch.
I don't want I know he needs to give him some time. Obviously, he's come off the bench in 2 games in a row, so I'm not gonna throw him under the bus per se. But there's a reason I haven't stuck. Why is everyone saying I'm too harsh?
You know, Jota's conversion rate this season is 25%. Do you know what Darwin Núñez is?
11. But Darwin Núñez is a scrub.
Jota's 25%, yeah, one of the highest, if I'm not mistaken, in the league, and he has one bad miss. No. Let's keep it apart. Just come up from injury months. I think he's kind of allowed that one bad miss. If he does it again, then you're like, oh, yeah, maybe he's just out of form and it's going to take him a bit of time. Months. Do you know what's so crazy? When he steps onto the pitch, do you see the intelligence of his running? And when I say intelligence, I'm talking about finding pockets of space.
Bro, I said my starting
rather than just this constant running behind all the time. Matt,
but you don't have to explain to me what Jota brings, bro. He starts through the middle for the obvious reasons. I know everything when it comes to Liverpool Football Club.
I think you're being harsh on Jota personally, but
But no, because his conversion rate is 20%, 25%. That's why that miss was criminal as hell.
It was criminal.
Jail time.
My front three would be Jota, Darwin, and Luis Diaz, because when Salah was away, that front three were gelled very nicely. They had good movement. They were fluid up top. They defended better. Diaz, Darwin, and Jota, because they had more fluency between their play.
We played bums though. We played a lot of bums in that time.
We just lost 1-0 to Crystal Palace at home.
You right? I mean, you right.
Plus, in that time we played.
You got a point. I mean, you got a point.
Plus, in that time, we beat Newcastle, Arsenal, and Chelsea in that time as well.
Nah, Newcastle was Salah's last game for AFCON.
Yeah.
So we beat some good teams, though.
Did he score the rebound? Mr. Penalty scored the rebound that game.
Did
he miss the penalty and score the rebound that game?
Yeah, I think he got a brace in that game and he got 2 assists, I think.
Yeah, but he missed the penalty, and I'm pretty sure when he's also missed.
I think he did,
yeah. So what's everyone's front line again? So you're going for the. Go on, Matt. Go start. Go on.
Mine is Diaz, Jota, and Gakpo right now in current form. So Diaz will be on the right hand side. Diaz will be on the right, Gakpo on the left, Jota for the middle. I know Diaz isn't normally playing on the right hand side. I know he's normally a left winger, but he can play there. He's not like some winger where he's so one-footed. He can use his left. He just might not be as great as his left, but I still do think he can cause problems. And not only that, I think defensively he'll track back and help out on that right-hand side, which we have missed since Salah has been back and not been on form. And then obviously Jota's Jota and Gakpo, I think, is finding form. I understand. The thing is, I understand what Jamie's saying with the Núñez thing through the middle, because Núñez does allow us to play a certain way, but I just can't keep having chances created. And he has the most chances, him and Salah, and they're just missing like that. So I want to,
and I also think Darwin plays better without Salah as well.
No way. No, I think they've linked up.
I think they're better together, but it just hasn't been working though. I know what Jamie. It hasn't been working, but recently,
No,
yeah,
no,
maybe
we
recently.
say it hasn't been working because this is why I'm not 100% on Klopp all the time, and I do give Klopp slight leeway because the amount, like, we've had enough chances to win so many of these games, like so many. Like we should have been. Let's be honest, we should have been Palace 7-3. At Atlanta on another day, we probably should draw that game 3-3.
Yeah,
It's not good enough to concede. Now the defensive structure is another conversation, which I agree with what Cal's saying, but the chances that we're missing is not normal. Like I didn't see you man's reaction when Curtis Jones missed, but I know Matt did this one.
Oh, it was bad,
bro. When I just can't even.
They're doing it now. You're doing it now, man. You're doing it right now.
Bad. It was so
when
bad.
Curtis Jones missed, I was just like, I can't be bothered anymore. You're a professional footballer, and he's been amazing, and that's why I don't want to give him too much like discredit. But that finish was actually criminal. If you can't even hit the target, like all jokes aside, like you're running in on goal,
I think it's up there,
and he doesn't even hit the target,
bro. I genuinely, Matt, I think that miss is as bad as the Diaz's miss against City. You know, the one where Salah puts him in on goal. I think
it might actually be worse.
Actually no, because he's got a player right beside Diaz. Has no pressure.
Diaz out when you see Diaz is one.
No, Diaz ones. Do you know what Diaz one's like? There was no one next to Diaz. Diaz just
no pressure.
That's true. That's true.
I know what it is. Diaz
had a little bit of pressure, but
if you look at Curtis Jones's touch, the worst thing is like he does everything right.
He does.
I was screaming, get your body in front, because if he didn't get his body in front,
he did that.
He would have got caught.
Yeah, he would have. You know when
someone was catching him,
he was recovering, but he would have lent on him. I think it was Lam. He would have lent on him, and you know what happens if you get lent on? Not a lot of people can do what Watkins did and just have someone leaning on you and just still think the keeper.
That's composure. That's composure.
Like composure. It's composure. So obviously, I don't even know where that came from. Still, I'm sorry, guys, but I'll be real. Cal, Diaz missed one.
No, I stand corrected. I think they're
probably as bad as each other, but I feel like we could have got away with the Diaz miss because it was still in our hands, kind of thing at the time.
Even the Salah miss as well, bro.
Yeah, the Salah one. I don't even care if Mitchell blocked that. For me, Salah's usually just rassing that. Usually he just rasses that. You're seeing roof of the net.
Yeah.
Why is he trying to finesse it from 2 yards out? But do you know what? Here was another thing that I kind of thought about in terms of why the finishing so janky as well at the moment. Not just because we've been missing for the last since probably the United game, but I feel like, when we're 1-0 down, and I think if it's 0-0, I think we score those chances simply because. When you're trying to attack,
I don't know. Months.
Let me land. Yeah, when you're trying to attack, knowing that you still have to score another. Yeah, I think that play for me as a forward player, sometimes that plays a part because you're almost trying to. Because genuinely, it felt like we was trying to rush everything to restart to go again for the next one, rather than just focusing on getting this goal. Get the one first. I generally think man are thinking about the second goal before they scored the first. So everyone's trying to overthink like everyone was moving like Nunes, trying to overthink everything. Jota usually kills that and puts it in the bottom corner. He doesn't give the defender a chance to block it. You know what I'm saying? Salah usually rasses that roof of the net. Darwin, he probably still misses them. But if we're talking Curtis Jones, I think Curtis Jones, even though he's not a natural finisher, probably buries that. Probably goes to finesse. Rather than trying.
The thing is, Curtis Jones has composure in his football, but for whatever reason, in that moment, he didn't have composure in his finishing. It's so frustrating. I think that's what it is for me.
Even his body shape was all wrong. He's like almost leans to.
You know what it is? He was square on, and he tried to bend it in the far corner. But the problem is, if you look at his body, no one runs at full pace straight on and then try to bend. You would give yourself a slight. We'll give an example. You see the Diaz one. Diaz one's kind of weird because Diaz one is like, bro,
I think it's the same thing. He tries to open it.
Yeah, maybe actually because Diaz is kind of
and he hits it flat. He hits it flat.
But the difference is though, Curtis Jones was ever so slightly rushed. Diaz wasn't even rushed.
Oh
Diaz
yeah.
Ran...
No one catching him. Yeah, no. Like these, they gave up. Like man,
stuff like that. Where you look,
when they do that one, man's so down and it's dead. But
Diaz should have won us that game, against Man City. I can't even front.
yeah, but do you know who? I feel like, do you know who else is getting away with murder? Endo hitting the bar.
No, he's off balance, Mons.
He was off balance.
Hard to miss.
And he was on the turn, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Did Nunes have a bad chance that he missed?
Yeah, the volley where he tries you know what? You know when Nunes first missed that, I said guys were overreacting. He has to hit that mad quick. But then when I watched it back,
yeah, he had time.
He actually had time.
It's the one thing that I worry about him. He doesn't. It's the composure. It's being able to slow things down in your mind and assess very quickly what you can and can't do. And I feel like that's the difference between a good striker and maybe someone who's going to be elite, or like, do you know what I mean? Like someone like, let me give you an example. You see what Isak done to Van den Ven, who people have been rating highly, and I've always said I'm going to be so I'll keep it a buck of it, yeah. With Van den Ven, yeah, I've always just said, yeah, he's good. Van den Ven is good, but he relies heavily on his pace. But in a Tottenham side, he does look better than what he is, and same for Christian Moreira. I think they're just good defenders, but I don't really rate them very, very highly, right? When Isak was running, you saw the oncoming defender, yeah, from Van den Ven, who was very quick. When my man done a little majinky-jinky and ducked inside and Van den Ven slipped, yeah, do you know my first thing was the composure? And it sounds so bad to kind of compare, but I just generally feel like if that's Darwin Nunes and he feels like someone's bearing down on goal on him, I think he's going to try and shoot as quick as he can.
Isak's better
no. But what I'm saying, it's about the composure, because Isak is able to slow things down and assess what he can and can't do. Yeah. Whereas I feel like with Darwin, if that defender's pressuring him,
McBurney did score a similar goal. I know he did score a similar goal like that. Like, even how about this? Even Gordon did it. Gordon did it 90 seconds after Isak did it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
It's really not having a gun. It's just saying about different players do different things in them situations.
Who did Gordon do it to? He done it to Walker. Gordon done it to Walker as well, and so did Isak. They both did it to Kyle Walker. They both did.
He's been able to slow the game. That's why, all jokes aside, I mean, someone brought it up in one of our shows today about Sadio Mane. I was like, obviously, I don't know whether Mane could have done that now, this version of Mane. But what I mean is like, we've gone from having Mane and Firmino as like goal getters, like arguably like clutch players, to players that now we try and shoehorn and say things like, I know I'm not trying to make Kyle laugh, but you know what I'm going to say, Kyle, like, we're doing this whole chaos thing. It's like, bro, we didn't make up these things. When we had like Mane and Firmino, we should say Firmino, false nine, absolutely sensational. We didn't say nothing else other than that. Football IQ off the charts, big game player. Mane, devastating. We didn't make up these things and say things like, people would question your player and you would go, yeah, but you know what? Yeah, nah, he's a madman still, Yeah, he's a man. But we never used to do that because we know how great they are. I feel like we make too many excuses. I feel like the players need to be accountable, in my opinion. But
I hear it. So we'll conclude that with the attack. I just wanted to have a quick discussion on the midfield before we leave us. Like, obviously, Szoboszlai's form is heavily criticised. Harvey Elliott is a question mark over him, whether he should be playing. Curtis Jones is someone who we waited a long time to have back, but hasn't come back in the same form. Trent is an option that people want to see in the midfield, or just, the guy below me and stuff. Yeah, and all that stuff. And of course, there's probably some people out there that want to see Grav happen. But what are the midfield? What should we do with the midfield going forward? Like,
Endo and Grav have to start, and then it's one other. At the moment, for me, Elliot is the one that should start.
Jamie, check private chat, by the way, bro. But yeah, Endo. So Endo and who have to start?
Endo and McAllister for me have to start.
They're mainstays, yeah.
Yeah, and then it's whoever fills in on the right hand side. But for me, at the moment, I think Elliot deserves a run.
Yeah, Elliot's the one that's been, I think, even me as being, I'm a big supporter of Szoboszlai, but I know his form has been absolutely shocking. You got to play Harvey Elliott, man. Harvey Elliott's... Yeah, go on.
No, go on.
You got, for me, Harvey Elliott, as much as I would want to sit here and say sometimes had a better season, Elliot's had the better season. He's been more impactful. I think Soboslai had an amazing start, and it's just been downhill ever since. He never really picked up form. I know he's had niggles. That's one thing I will say. And it's his first season. But if I'm just being brutally honest, Elliot probably has been better than Sobos. He's had more of an impact. And I think Harvey Elliott understands what Klopp. What in fact, not even that. I think Klopp allows Harvey Elliott to do a little bit more. I don't know.
It's more technical.
I just look. Well, it's not even that. I just think he allows him to do a bit more because I don't see Harvey Elliott having to do this right-sided CM Hendo role.
I think Soboslai still drifts into the 10 sometimes. You see McAllister fizz the ball into him in the 10 position. Soboslai, I feel like, has license. I think Harvey Elliott, though, because he's been at the club for longer, I think he understands the role more. So Harvey Elliott can do certain bits of running without burning himself out. I think also Harvey Elliott is more technically sound. And I think he's just been at the club longer. So I think when you understand the role more, I think you're automatically going to look better. And you got to remember, Harvey Elliott was actually very much on the cusp of replacing Henderson if he didn't have his ankle twisted complete other way. You know what I'm saying? That Elliott was, by the way, that Elliott was cracked. I don't even think Elliott's come back and still looks good, but those 5 games.
Yeah, Elliott looks special.
Oh, he looks super special. I said some mad stuff that I don't want to bring up. I said some mad stuff.
Looks special.
I said some mad stuff. Mad stuff that people don't even want to know what I was saying about who he's better than already. We'll keep that in the vault. Oh, you're on mute, Jamie.
Yeah, I think Jurgen's going to go back. Everyone's back fit now, apart from Thiago and Matip. Yeah, I think Klopp's going to go back to McAllister in the 6, Szoboszlai, and Curtis Jones as his midfield. That started
because Endo's been hooked twice.
Yeah, I think Klopp is going to now go for control. And I think he'll feel like
don't score. Jamie, we don't score.
I'm with you, but I think this is what Klopp's going to do. Trent play the inverting role where he comes in, plays through the middle alongside McAllister. So Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones will be your advanced dates. And then he'll go Diaz, Darwin and Salah, and then Trent, Robbo, Virgil, Canate, and Ali. That'll be the 11 for the rest of the season.
All right. My midfield is Endo, McAllister, Curtis Jones, but I think Curtis Jones isn't fit, man.
You still playing Endo?
Do you think he needs what? Do you think he should be dropped?
I worry that he's been fully burnt out and he hasn't looked the same since his injury. I mean, I say injury because he didn't have a big injury, but I just worry about him a little bit. He doesn't look the same.
I do hear it.
Doesn't look up to pace. Like
is the whole midfield burnt out? By the way, like is the whole midfield?
I think so. Even McAllister, like since the Man United game.
Yeah, McAllister's only had the one short-term injury, and he's been playing.
Yeah, McAllister's looking a little. You could say look a bit jaded. Like he looks a little tired.
I think the crazy thing is that we've had a lot of injuries, so some players probably shouldn't be burnt out because the rotation of the injuries. Because we've had so many injuries, it's not like just look at this Saeed guy, but it's. That's the Liverpool Therapy hotline. Go subscribe.
Big outside. What's going on?
Big outside still, but yeah,
big outside. Man.
Like if we're looking at, I don't know if it's 100% fatigue. Maybe it's mental fatigue as well as a bit of mental fatigue because again, you're seeing McAllister give away passes that you wouldn't usually give away against Palace.
That's what I mean.
What was the stat? There was a stat that Liverpool gave the ball away 60 times. That's more than any other team has given the ball away in the Premier League this season.
I swear, was that way against Palace?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not surprised though. No more
one game.
That is
one half. I'm gonna
be real. I don't want to say to you,
Vel, if you're still in the chat, put the stat up for me, please. If Vel is still in the chat,
I don't want to say too much.
But because man have branded me before. No, man have branded me as the bad guy today. I've been branded as the villain. Man, think I didn't get.
No, I'll just say that's criminal. I'll just say that's criminal because it is. That's criminal.
No, because man are acting like I can't have my Snickers today. So let's. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I ain't had my dinner today. What time is it? It's 2:55, bro.
All right,
Listen.
cool, man. All right, cool. Well, it's next week.
Don't let
next
me go
week,
crazy, you know.
Next week. That's fine. Next week.
Yeah.
Big up Lawaz. He goes.
Next week could be even worse, boys.
Huh?
Oh, no.
Next week could be even worse.
Oh,
It could be even worse. It could be.
Oh,
I'll play Said than Nunes. There is a question I wanted to ask, but maybe do I leave it for next week? I feel like the question's very personal in it, and I don't think it's a very personal.
Leave it till next week when I've had some dinner.
Because I feel like if I say it, I know what Jamie's answer is already because he spoke about it before. I know what Jamie's answer is. Cal's answer, he don't want to say it. I don't want to say it, and I can read Matt's mind already. So,
who is it about?
Klopp.
Is it finally time in it?
No, I already know it's not Klopp. I already know it is. You know what it is. Not now.
No. I said, is it the right time?
I need to go and get my dinner. Not now.
Yeah. As I said, so maybe like I'm asking the question. I said, is it the right time? If I don't want to ask this question, it's a mad question, bro.
Don't ask.
It's a mad question.
Don't ask it.
It's a mad question. It's a mad question, isn't it? So,
Once he's acting like he's right now, he's Michael Edwards right now, you know.
Is it like you get it? No. I'm not, bro. I didn't say what my answer is for the question.
No. I already know what your answer is though.
Oh, so man, I'm paying them good money. I appreciate all of you guys want to ask the question.
The answer for me is no, not yet.
Is it the right time for Klopp to walk?
For Klopp
walking, is it the right decision?
Yes.
Tactically, is it the right time for him to actually?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Is it one of those things where if Klopp didn't turn around and did I'm not leaving, and all of that, is it the right time?
It's the right time. I feel as though if Klopp staged one more season after this,
it will tarnish his legacy, you think?
I think he becomes a villain.
Matt?
Is it the right time? If I'm being honest, only time will tell.
Next week. You can answer it next week.
Only time will tell right now, if I'm being honest.
Jamie?
I'm being dead for real when I say that. It's not I'm trying to trick. Only time will tell.
Yeah, it's dusted. It's dusted. It's time.
Dusted. Oh, can't even say that.
Oh, that one hurt me.
He's a legend, but
crazy, bro.
It's
because he's done. But all I'm saying is, remember, I know the tactics have been a bit again going behind and whatnot, but to get this group of players to this point with these injuries and some of the horrific decisions that have gone against us, it's so hard for me to say that, man. It's hard.
Well, we have been easy to score against every single game we've played, and he's not done anything to correct it.
Maybe
if this was any other manager, at any other club, we'd all be laughing. Why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you changing it? Look at Man United. We laugh how easy easy to play against they are. The only other team that's easier to play against is a big team in this country is Liverpool.
We are the easiest team to play against.
Now, can I be real? I've just realised something. From when you're manager, and I say when it's our manager, when Klopp is saying, I'm running out of energy, that says it all for me, you know.
Yeah.
All jokes aside, I know we're going to make the meme and everything there, but if the manager's kind of saying like, yeah, I think as fans, we got to respect that and just be like, it is time.
Yeah,
and to answer your question, I'll be a bit more direct. It is, you know, because there's just certain things that I've seen and gone, it's his last hurrah. He's given all he can, pause, but that's it, I think. I think that's it. When I think about it, that's it, unfortunately.
I think that question...
Still a legend, but
going into the details of that question can wait for next week. England pressing in January in the Premier League is not very sustainable. But we can go into more detail next week. Last question, guys. Can we turn it around or is the season done? That's for Europa League and Premier League. Time will tell can be the answer as well because a lot of football to be played still.
We're going to beat Atalanta 4-0. I already said it.
I think we'll beat Atalanta, but I don't know if we'll win the tie. That's the thing. Can we win the Prem? I think we're not. I don't think we're going to win the Prem, but we can win it. You know, I will say, Mons, ask me this next week because you know what's going to happen. We got is it Fulham?
No, we got Fulham. Then
is it on Sunday or Saturday? Fulham, guys.
Four away games in a row. We got Fulham.
Ask me that after the Fulham game. The Fulham game was going to be, the Fulham game will say a lot because Fulham are no joke. And if we can beat Fulham and get confidence back, we'll see. But I still think I don't think we're the favourites or anything. We can, we can win the title, but I just don't think it's likely. It's not like Man City will win all their games, in my opinion, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's
It's not looking likely.
It's Atalanta, Fulham, Goodison Park, and then away at West Ham. Those are the next 3 Premier League games.
Don't forget, we play twice before United play, before City play. So, we got 3 games in a week.
Yeah, that's
I'm saying Europa is still again. If we score first 10 minutes,
yeah.
But if it's the same old story, a man are missing sitters, kind of like, I don't know, you guys know when we played Madrid in the second leg after losing to them.
Yeah,
we missed 2 sitters in the first half. And I thought, well, if those go in, it's a different game, but they never went in and we never really got going. So, listen, guys, thank you so much for doing this. I know you guys are shooting for 3.5 hours and then 2.5 on here. Appreciate that. Jamie, big up yourself. Kopish, Cal. Listen, guys, it's not been the funniest show that we usually have. Usually opens a lot more laughs and giggles, but
no, I've had some jokes, man. I've had some jokes.
Somebody smell like shit! Somebody smell like shit! Wait! Somebody smell like shit! No! Somebody smell like shit!
Do you know what's mad? I really wanted to use that for other teams, innit? Like stuff. Not really. Listen, you lot.
Themselves. Killer.
Yeah, we've got to use it for us right now. We've got to use it for us. Listen, you lot, big up everyone. Big up the Kopish community, BSB community, Jamie Phillips community, and Casually FC community as well, who I saw drop a little redirect as well. So appreciate that. Guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Give us some comments in the watchbacks and some of the opinions. Listen, the opinions of us are always going to be different. It's really difficult to decipher what's really going on about Liverpool, and it's an ongoing conversation for the rest of the season. Catch Kopish tomorrow, catch myself live tomorrow as well, and of course our match reaction after the Arsenal game is going to be straight after the Arsenal game and the City game as well. So plenty of content on the way. Again, drop a comment, drop a like. Big up everyone. Let me just double check I've not missed any super chats because there was a lot at one point. I think I got all of them. And Lawazi says I'll play Said, rather play Said than Nunes. But big up Lawazi for the super chat as well. Guys, take care. Take care. We'll see you soon. And we'll end it on this one, man. Take care, people.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?